Never mind. I apparently don't have a delay. Which is confusing. I was fairly certain I did, but, nope. Apparently there's no delay, so I guess there's just a natural delay, when streaming. Unclear, I don't know. I'm gonna do your match first, since that was the first one I got. And then I think the next one would be... There was another one. Clinic versus Band of Morons, maybe? I think. I don't think there was another afternoon game. Not that I recall, at least. Okay. What the hell is this? No, I don't want to unlock bits. There we go. What the fuck is happening here? Oh, come on. Why is there always got to be a problem with my computer? And they're coming more frequently these days. That's not a good sign. Okay. There we go. I guess, oh, fuck me. There we go. Alright. Oh, nope, I don't want to do it that way. Do I have this on Legacy? Nice. Nice. I think that 2 of these 4 are Rodeo versus the Ninja. There's the Moron. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Whew. For a second there, I was like, why is it Anzi? Oh, yeah, it's just because it just kept recording after they actually played. No reason to worry. Okay, so there's Morons versus Clinic. And then there's Dicey Hot. There's G-Skill Icy Hot. There's Oversoul. There's Best Buds Revive, which I did. Okay, yeah, so it's just Price is Right, Band of Morons, Clinic, and Rodeo versus the Ninja. I'm guessing I'll do Rodeo versus the Ninja later. CK will want to watch, I'm sure. We all know CK. Alright. Where to go? Where to go? Did I not put it in here yet, maybe? I might not have put it in here yet. No, I didn't. I definitely downloaded it. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Alright. Go like that. Price is Right versus Volvo. Oh, shit. Boom. I didn't even realize that this was but I should have realized. Hey, there's Hopper and Ryan. I should have realized that this was a Harrington game. I don't know why I didn't realize that, but I was just surprised when I opened this up and it was on Harrington. What else? Particle effects. I'm just like half out of it. I was completely comatose yesterday. And then now I basically just woke up, took a shower, and got on here to do this. So don't mind my comatose. Oh yeah, what do you need? I got you. What else was I about to do? I was gonna do something. Oh, I know what I have to do. There we go. Get this stuff out of here. Nice fresh start. Price. I guess I go PIR. Old school style like Season 2 and Volvo. Oh, okay. You know what? I can actually... Yeah, so it's been weird lately when I try to export shit off of Twitch. I used to be able to just export like 50 of them at a time, and there was like no limit to how much I could do. Now, if I export more than like 3 at a time, they all bug out, and like I'll walk away and come back. Oh, meow. I'll walk away and come back like whenever later on and look on YouTube, and they'll just all be like, upload failed. So I found that I had to try to like only do a few of them at a time. So I'm way behind like backlog style when it comes to getting everything uploaded to YouTube now. So let's see here. My videos, where did I leave off last? Looks like No-Go versus Rifle Nades and G-Skill versus Dice on Armory. So that is, holy shit, right here. Okay. Did I do GVMH versus Clan X? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. So which one do you need, Ryan? Because I'll make sure that one, I'm putting that one up right now. That's No-Go. And I did Expired versus Volvo, I'm assuming? Yes, I did. Okay. So we are here. Go like this and export to YouTube. Start. Oh, Season 6 semis. Oh, Season 6 semis second half. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh. Season 6 semis second half. Don't tell me. Season 6. Oh, see, look, here's one example of it doing that. Season 6. That's, what, 2 seasons back. If I did it, it should be here. Just a matter of finding it. My guess is that it's going to turn out to be a bad title on my part. Because there's some casts where I did like 5, yeah, like this one, KTP DOD Season 6 Week 10 R2 Gold Match of the Week. Like, that doesn't tell anybody at all what this is. What is this? What is this?
Yeah, no arachnid.
Icy Hot versus HTF.
As you can see.
Icy Hot. Oh, that's the Justin Lynch clip.
He's an ashtray.
That's the Justin Lynch clip. Okay, so wait, but there's 2 games, it looks like, in that. There's no way one game. Okay, SEC versus Red Shirts. Okay. All right. So, Icy Hot versus HTF and Red Shirts versus SEC. There we go. So this is gonna be somewhere in here. It's just a matter of finding it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can. Easy peasy. Okay, this should be somewhere right around here, right? Uh-oh. I don't like that. Wait. No-Go versus Expire. Wait, is it this one? It's this one, right? Yeah.
Pizza Hut able to get 2 more.
So,
make it 3.
I feel like I recall I missed one of the halves in this. I might have missed one of the halves in this. I remember what clip, though, you're talking about. I know exactly what clip you're looking for here. You guys are on Axis here. So, like, I don't know. It's probably right around here. Oh, look at that. I think I literally just went right to it. I think I literally might. You have 2 clips in this this one, I think, though. But I think this is one of them right here. I'm pretty sure. Not the car one? Okay, yeah. The other one is a little further up. Yeah. So I think that's probably like right around here. You can tell I was watching you a lot because you were on fire. Every time I fucking fast forward a little bit more, there you are. Okay.
Time.
No.
He got pushed up into
Where is it?
Pizza Hut all the way up.
You know what else is entirely possible, too?
He's got another.
And this is another thing that I've been really bad about doing, though, is it could be clipped. So, let's see here. That was... Hey, there's Corey. Dude, you were out of your mind in that game. Out of your mind. This is December 13th, 2024. So, wow, I have a lot of clips. Holy shit. What the hell was that? Vindication. Round 1. There's the Justin. No scope. Corey Cat. Aha! Aha! Aha!
Obviously not having that. Twist able to get one out of blue. Now Ryan, car in hand. He already had about 5 kills with a car.
This is another clip.
Now. Twist with 2. No-go may be able
Oh,
to
this is actually the clip that I fast forwarded
There's
to
another
earlier, I
for
think.
Ryan. That's 3 for him in this streak once again. 3 on the cap here now for no-go. Ryan gonna push out ahead. 2 of them got off the cap. Ryan with a 4th. Ryan with a He's got eyes on his sticks that he's hit it. Twist is going.
And then Coffee just had to come and spoil the next kill. He couldn't have just fucking bent over and taken it.
No-go with mid-control, both double caps in the hands of Expired. And now one of them will go into the hands of no-go. Nice shot.
I saw the title that said Save Long and was like, oh, it's got to be that one. It's not. That's a different game and somebody else.
No-go. Nice shot for Nicholson to get Sean on a loft.
Is it here?
Budagas up in dubs with an insta headshot on Manga. Schmaltz with a trade.
It's got to be right here.
Trade on blue. Nicholson gets one back on him.
Right?
No-go in this well area, obviously not having control of the flag just yet.
Oh, wait, you're in blue again. Oh, wait, this is the same clip. Okay. This one? Wait, is this the same clip again?
Obviously not having control of the flag.
Yeah, no, this is the same clip again. It's the same clip 3 times. Never mind. Never mind. It's not clipped. It's not clipped. But that is the YouTube video that it's in. I thought for sure it was gonna have been clipped there. Oh my god, I missed a lot of messages yesterday. Holy shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that after this. Okay, HLTVs. Upload. There we go. Oh, these ones I'm not sure, so I'm gonna wait on that. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah! Son of a bitch. It couldn't at least just leave the 10 there? Couldn't just leave the 10 there? Like synchronized swimmers. That's fucking great. That feels like some of the old movies in like 2004 when, you know, like, I don't know, what's a good example of that one that I was watching recently? Maybe like Animal 3? They look like synchronized swimmers in that movie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it's at Best Buds Revived. Come on, go on. There we go. Oh my god, yeah, that. They're all just like watching him. Yeah, that's another really good one. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix. Yeah. He literally, like, he takes a whole pistol clip to kill the one guy, and the other guy is still just standing there like, huh, you know what? You earned this last kill in the cap out. You earned this last kill in the cap out. Just take it. I love when clips work out that way. Toxinator doesn't, though. Tox will not let that be unpointed out. I always forget what 7 is. What's 7? Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six. I always want to say sept. Huit, neuf. Oh, it is sept. Oh, what the fuck? Why didn't I just say that then? Yeah. I don't know why I didn't just say that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wait, is this live? Okay, it is live. Okay. Oh, now I can find out what the lineup is, too. I was very curious about this in the Dodcast. So, for Price is Right, Leo and Corey on the cars. It's pronounced September is goddamn right. Soya's on a sniper, so no Pibian. I was curious if they were both going to be playing. And then Tony and Hypnotic on the heavies and Caleb on the Unter. So no Riv either this week. And then for Volvo, Yanni and Scotty on the bars, Wua, Kingyo, and Manor on the rifles, Toki on the sniper, the same lineup that they were just playing with when they beat GVMH on Saints, which was a crazy, crazy game. Wua gets the opening pick there. Kind of perfect timing after we were just talking about how many clips Woo got in this game. Soya looking to try to break it before they can get another one on it. Woo grabs him as well. That's 2 for him to start it right off. Yanni gonna find one more. The nade almost gets there in time. Tony will go 1 for 1. Manor doubles up on top of White now too. Yanni pushing up long with the bar is pretty random. I like it from Volvo, throwing a bit of a curveball in there. Manor looking to get number 3 off the start here. He's going to find Caleb off the sandbag. He's ready for more, listening in, and is immediately taken out by Soya. Where was Soya there? He was top wide. I did not see him. Oh, with the old calendar, I was about to say, you can't tell me September is the 7th month. You cannot tell me that. Leo trying to hang on that ladder as King Yo is able to grab another 2. Yanni hits a nice shot on Leo there. Caleb working up on long. Is that a teammate there? It is a teammate there. Okay, I thought there was a guy right around the corner. Toki is watching for this push right now, though. What am I hearing? Oh, okay. It was a teammate again. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Manor trying to find one more here up ladder. Leo's going to catch Yanni. Woo was still going strong off this first round start. He's up to 3-1 now. 13 HP pushed up at the arch. Got a nade for the spawn. They're shooting pistols at him, so the call definitely went out that he is lit. There goes another one. Not going to land. Now Woo has got to try to deal with, I think, Corey Price here right at the arch. Manor grabbed 2 off of mid once again. Leo and Tony. Ooh, a swing and a miss there. He hears the footsteps going up. Double windows. He hits the flying shot onto Caleb. Gets the elbow peek off. Still alive. 13 health. Shoots the corner again, whips out the pistol, and Corey Price just finishing him off with 6 health. Woo off to a hot start, though. Actually, only got 1 more kill there, I guess. In my head, it was more, but it was only 1. Still, 4-2. Yanni is actually 5-2 right now. It looks like he might be primarily barring mid. Does that mean King Yo's going mountain? It might mean that. I don't know. It could just be that they're rotating around. Yanni doubles up barring mid. Speak of the devil, and that's where a bar mid can be really dangerous. That's where it's going to be really dangerous. Oh, Corey Price, what a double kill. That just saved a cap out. Still on that 6 health from earlier, no less. Now he's got to turn his attention back to top white. Woo is going to grab another 2. And here comes the forces of Volvo trying to cap out Corey Price with a 3rd and a 4th in the clutch. Is anyone else going to try their hand at Corey here? No, he's now 7-2. The second kill of that run was him jumping and spinning in a circle to find the flanker there. Tony gets naded, and King Yo and Yanni just clearing out mountain with 2 nades. Volvo trying to work for the first cap out here. Yanni now is at 9-4, leading the server early on. Manor is caught by Caleb. Double kill for Caleb on long. Nade's not going to catch him. And now he's got an opportunity to try to push up to the plateau. Price is right, doing a good job of not letting this get any further. Oh, and the spawn timing is like flawless for Volvo there. Right when Caleb got up to the flag, Manor is there. Yanni able to catch 9, pushed out ahead of Trips. 10 kills for him now. Trying to do his best Milo impression, although it's not on the last flag. I thought he was going to bar snipe that guy. I still can't believe that Milo clip. Uh-oh. King Yo's going to grab the 2 and Woo with another double kill. That's everyone dead but Corey Price, but he goes down. And look at the way that spawn worked out. That was fucking weird. 6 guys were dead, but then 3 of them didn't respawn right away on the Price's right side. That was super weird. I don't know if I've ever seen that. They did end up respawning eventually, but at first they didn't. Oh my god, Caleb almost able to triple up off that initial, going top white with the Unter. Nice shot from Leo there. They know there's got to be another one nearby, right? There is. Scotty is in mid. What the hell? Was the whole team in mid? Toki's not there. I think everybody was there except for Toki. There was at least 4 guys in mid for Volvo off that initial. Yanni able to find one because Caleb got one, Soya got one, Leo got one, and then there was still one more. Double kill for Caleb there. Is that at long? He's now all the way up to upper connector with a car in hand. Here's some footsteps coming his way. There's definitely one going out from lower. Is there a guy close here? No, Corey was able to catch that, surely off the call from Caleb, and that's a lot dead. Yanni the last alive now for Volvo, and he's got no shot to break mid. All he can hope to do is prevent the cap out, but no. Price is Right will cap right back. And we've got a barn burner, much like the G-Skill Icy Hot Harrington game right now, just trading cap after cap so far. Yanni with 12, Corey with 11, and Woo with 10. Toki looking for the initial pick, and will find it on Caleb there. Turns his attention to the top right. Gonna try to pre-fire this balcony peek. Elects to go against that and just hop on it, which is the right call. Make the sniper come peek you. Woo was gonna be able to cover that up, and Volvo grab mid. Good rotations by Volvo all around here based off of spawns is how they're playing. And everybody's been ready and willing to go do their job on a different route so far. As we see, speak of the devil, Yanni now shifting over to long with the bar. Woo, are going to grab a third kill there on White Steps. Not going to find the fourth, though. 13 for Woo now. Kingyo and Manor are the two guys at oh, no, Scotty's here, too. Oh, no, and Caleb dies to his own grenade after that kill. Scotty's going to find 9 down to 27 HP. They've got the 1. What's going on at the 2 now? Corey and Caleb are here. Oh, wait, Corey's way up there. Leo and Caleb are actually at the flag. Corey able to catch 1. He's at 12 and 4 now. What a start for Corey. That 4K clutch is definitely very important right now. Otherwise, this could be even more of a lead for Volvo. They did end up capping out again, but you never know. Oh, Corey able to catch Toki, who was looking for Caleb there. Corey just misses that shot. Woo was able to get Caleb coming up the steps. Corey swinging a miss on 80 HP now. Giving him a little elbow peek, giving him a little shifty shift. Dropping back towards the steps, trying to get an angle on the guy. And Woo, like, it seemed like he was just gone, and then he just appeared out of nowhere at a random timing, and it works out for Woo. Kill number 15. He is taken back by 9, who's right up on the 2 now. Price is Right. He did kill that guy. It looked like he didn't kill him at first, but he hit the shot. Tony looking for number 3 over here at the Allied 2 now. Able to find it, but then instantly traded by Kingyo, who I gotta assume is lower connector. He was taken out by Caleb. Price is Right are able to get the 1 back, but now Yanni catches 2 at top of White, and he's going to be able to fall back and re-secure mid. Woo might be able to retake the Allied 2nd flag right now. Tony is going to be able to retake the Axis 1. Let's see if Woo can find himself a couple here on long. Leo down to Yanni once again in mid. It sure seems like it, doesn't it? Corey is always at the 2nd flags. Always. You never see him in between there. Oh, nice shot from Caleb to get Yanni out of mid-house. Very important, but Toki's going to double up in return. Toki's going to triple up in return. He's wanted 4th right now. Where is the other heavy is the next question. Leo just got Manor. That is one of the other guys' mountain. Toki's got to fall all the way back to the 2 to deal with Corey Price here, though. Leo's going to grab another one, and now Toki's all alone. Toki against the world. No one coming this way yet, though. I think Corey might have gone lower connector there. He did, and Corey's going to grab another. Toki trying to defend the mid-cap is going to get 1. And a 2nd again. 5 kills for Toki in this life. Oh, he's got a couple targets here. He's able to just dodge all those bullets and hits the no-scope. Number 6 for Toki. Can he find number 7? Yanni is able to take out 1. And Toki, oh, he wanted that no-scope. I like the thought. 6 kills for Toki, no less. Hey, there's SZ. Oh, and Caleb doubling up. SZ, you got to go watch the your match from Sunday, because there's a lot of us seeing you getting crazy clips. There it is. Price is Right, able to grab mid. Volvo do get the nade kills off, but it's just a split second late. Leo doubles up in mid. Leo spots another one for a 3rd. How many times have we seen him do that from ladder? Leo pre-firing those double doors. He now is up to 12 as well. Price is Right's kill totals are all coming up in the last few minutes. Oh, and again, the timing just a little bit unfortunate for someone on the Price is Right side. Corey Price now, oh, he's stuck all alone in mid. He's going to grab the first from double doors. Corey Price right up behind mid-house, trying to keep his head on a swivel. Looked like he shot through that guy upper connector. 9's nade will at least protect Corey a little longer. He's got another one. He's got a 3rd. Actually, no. Soya got that kill. I take it all back. Soya's got a 2nd as well, and now it's Soya's turn to try to play King of the Hill on mid here for Price is Right, and he is the King of the Hill. Soya with a hat trick from top of White Steps as Volvo are locked out of the mid cap once again. Oh, almost a 4th, but Toki has been a movie clip machine so far here. He's at least, I mean, that last life of his, he had 2 different movie clips in one life, which I would just, that's in my mind one clip. You just cut and fade that one in. You just cut and fade it. Scotty trying to sneak his way up to ladder to try to crack open this middle area now. Manor's going to go down to Leo once again. Soya finds Toki, and now Scotty in a really tough spot. Leo's going to get another one, and Soya another one. 4 kills between the two of them. Leo's got his eyes on another. Soya's going to hit the no-scope, though. 5 kills for Soya in that life. Actually, 6 again. Another sniper with 6 kills there in a life spread out between 2 fast 3Ks. Soya's going to get the 2, and there's the cap out from behind. Great work by Price is Right. It was looking like almost impossible for them to get into mid, but they were able to bide their time, use the extremities to help get it open, and once they did, they were able to grind it out for a full cap. Corey Price almost getting a 2-for-1 off that initial. Man are going to go down to Soya. Toki looking to protect this mid cap. There's still 2 top white, and Leia with perfect timing. He's got the PDX special. And it's fitting for him to do it of anyone. Obviously, a long-time T3 NSA teammate of the man himself. Now, Leo, they have no idea. They have no idea. He wanted that shovel kill. He had to go against his gut instinct there once Toki got a little too far away. And now Leo is behind enemy lines here. Swing and a miss. He's going to get the pistol kill. They almost lined up there. He does get one more. But one of the last guys you want behind enemy lines, if you're that enemy at least, is Leo. Because not only can he kill your whole team, but he can also ninja. And speaking of having to kill the whole team, here's Yanni, last alive as the respawn comes in. They will get a chance to defend here. Yanni not going to have to go 1 versus 6 just yet. Goes down to Hypnotic. Dude, right? That was like... I thought that was a double when it first happened. They were so lined up. Very, very close to being just absurd. Where is... Wu is dead. Leo's trying to push up trips now as he has had a really good last few minutes here. Up to 21 and 18 now. Corey getting ready at long. Scotty pushed up trips with a car. Hit 45 health. He's going to get all the way up to L. Didn't spot a sniper anywhere, so Midhouse might be clear for the time being. Soya's going to go 1-for-1 with Toki. Scotty having to maneuver a really tough situation. He's really worried about Midhouse right now. Not catching anyone yet, and it's crazy how far Scotty has gone here without running into anybody yet. There actually isn't anybody in mid-house either. They're very worried about mid-house, and no one's there. The invisible man proves to be the best defense for Price is Right. But what a double nade from Wua. Hypnotic and Caleb last 2, and they're both on the opposing flag, so no chance for a mid break. Volvo get mid back, and now they have White Steps control. It's Wua. Wua able to find any gun he wants in this area right now. Do you want a car? You want a Garand? You want a sniper? Anything else? There's probably an Unter there too. Price is Right, going to get off to their own first flag, up by 21 with 6.5 minutes left. There's Wu able to find one, and now here comes the nades from Price is Right. 9 gets it up to ladder. Yanni getting his way up towards trips now. Scotty, of course, is going to pick up that nade. He dies to it, but he takes away that kill. A fadeaway shot from Yanni there before he's taken out by Soya. Caleb has got himself out of sewers, though. Is it just me, or does it keep looking like Caleb's lagging? It might be me or my computer or the demo, but I feel like it's only been on him. And this is a crazy... Oh, no, that's unfortunate. A crazy ninja play by Caleb right now as he has made his way around the world as the rest of his team is going nuts to crack this open. Okay, so it is Caleb, okay. I wasn't sure because, like, with these demos, sometimes it's really fucked up. So at least I know it's it. Well, yeah, I mean I wore this because I've worn it on stream, but it's a sleeveless hoodie. When we saw this at Walmart, I had to get it. Corey Price once again spawning into the opposing team's second flag, but Yanni's gonna get him out. Soya with the sniper rifle. Trained on the spawn ramp at the Allied 1, and now he's going to have to... Oh my god, there's a guy there! Soya is able to win that fight against Manor. Very unlucky for Manor. Volvo in a good position to hang on to mid, though. Look at all the bodies in this area. Right, exactly. It doesn't feel cold to me right now. Johnny able to catch one there. Kingyo's actually going to go down to his teammate's grenade while trying to hang on to mid, so Volvo with not as many bodies in this area. I mean... Maybe in your apartment it's freezing. I believe it. Oh my God, Wua just grand-butted Scotty now. And Wua having a bit of a tough time this life after a TK on King Yo with the nade. He grand-butts Scotty to death and then goes down to King Yo's grenade. Oh, no, no, no. That is a crazy sequence right there from Wua's POV. Wow. Toki still going strong. Man, are going to catch one. And now it's all on 9 and Caleb. Caleb at long. 9 on the 1. Caleb's going to catch the first guy going for the 2. He's getting flanked, though, I think. He is able to turn around in time. Pulls out the pistol. Oh, but King Yo already pushed up further than expected. He is traded by Soya, so good work from Prices right there. And now they might be able to break out of this thing. Toki watching for the trip box push. Yeah, it looks like a really bad FPS spike. Like, it fully looks like you have 500 ping for a second. That's crazy. This is kind of like a dice match. That was a ridiculous set. Like, for Wua to get the TK nade and then a Garand butt and then die to a TK was wild. Speaking of Wua, I think he's about to get a hat trick, and he does. Oh my God, no way he's got a 4th there as well. Team Intensia, memory of front lines. Flashback right there as the Frenchman is able to grab 4 and as quick as shots as you possibly can. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, it sounded like a lot of people were having problems this Sunday in particular, right? Like, all throughout the day in different ways, people were having issues. It's fucking weird. Soya trying to hang on for dear life at the 1, and he will. Is there another guy up the steps here? There is! Soya had his head on a swivel. He's still alive, 56 HP, and Toki with a hat trick there. No fucking way. Oh my God, Siebes is in here. What the hell, Levi? Where'd you come from? And Ryan is here too. That was kind of perfect timing. That was kind of perfect timing. What the hell? Was this staged? Oh my God, Volvo. It's all on Corey Price now. Last alive, and he was actually not able to even get to the flag. Actually, no, he did. He killed one guy going for it, but there was a second prone diver. So another cap out for Volvo here. 36 kills on Wua is absurd. 31 for Yanni right now. Corey Price with that front spawn again is hit for 63 immediately. He does have a nade to try to protect the mid cap. Scotty's going to go down to Soya. I kind of want to go back and see how the fuck Toki just got 3 kills in Mountain House there. One of them might have been a TK. Oh, God, it's the scope glitch. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Go back. Go back. I know. It's weird that in 2025 we're still playing this competitively. I never would have guessed. I mean, the last time it died, it was like 2015, I think. And then I had people DMing me in like 2020, letting me know, like, come play DOD. Oh my, no way, Toki. Toki's gonna get 3 no-scopes and a cap out here. What the fuck was that? Unbelievable hat trick from Toki. All 3 shots are no-scopes. What are we doing here? One more time for the crowd. So he comes up white steps, hits the no-scope headshot, re-peeks the pre-fire for the no-scope, drops in, hits Soya with the pistol, grabs the flag, and running no-scope headshot. Yeah, we had another land just this last summer, too. I would say, realistically, the most competitive land that there's ever been. Like, you know, it didn't have the most teams, but very, very possible that, like, any of about 8 teams could have won that land. That was nuts. Plus, it was nice. All the other previous lands didn't really have any good way to broadcast. There's not really a good record of it. Just a bunch of old HLTVs and broken HLTVs. So that was kind of cool. Being able to have everything streamed as well and stats and shit. All right, well, with 2.5 minutes left, Volvo is going to be able to retake the lead on their allied side, which is super important. Price is right. Surely feeling pretty good. Down by 35 right now on their Axis side. And with 2 minutes left, they could easily cap out. They've gotten a quick cap out already in this half. Volvo trying to play kind of prevent on mid right now as they didn't get the opening picks. Second flag going to be capped by King Yo. Wua's going to grab another. Wua might get himself 40 in this half. He's got number 38. He hears one top white. Corey Price too quick. Corey Price is going to go down to Toki, the movie clip machine. Leo is top white, and he's got to go all in for this mid-break, and there's no shot. And instead, Volvo actually cap back. What the hell? 210 to 131. Oh, wait, Caleb had lagged out? I think Caleb had lagged out there. Yeah, he just got back in the game. Nice shot from Leo off the initial with the front spawn. Soya gets one as well. Caleb not quite back in the server yet. There he is. Ken Price is right. Maybe even pull another cap back. Oh, never mind. Yanni's still there. An upper con. He's got one. And King Yo's going to get another one. He was up in mid-house. King Yo going to be able to push out ahead here. And he catches Caleb right back into the server. Leo doubles up. I think that was on the 1, right? Where is he? Yep. Oh, my God, Leo. Hat trick on the 2 it was. 32 for him now. He's going to try to work a mid-flank. There's still time enough left. He's going to get a 4th. There it is. Leo looking for number 5. He hears the footsteps all around. He's right on this guy's tail. Flanking upper connector for a 5th. He knows there's one on the 2 now. Heard the footsteps underneath as well. Leo, nade coming at him. He's going to be able to get away. 5 kills for Leo already in this life, and here comes the spawn wave. This might be enough for Price is Right to have a shot to go for this thing. Soya grabs one in mid. Leo with number 6. Leo might have just gotten Price is Right a cap out. His time is about to get ready to expire. 35 kills for him now. Toki goes prone on the flag. Hypnotic's able to get the frag. Oh, and Scotty clutches it out at the last possible inch. Oh, that was so close to another cap out in the last 2 minutes of this half. Fucking unbelievable. 216 to 139. So what's that? 77 points. Plus 32 in the kills, but Caleb lagged out. He is probably around like I think, what was he at? 20 or 17 or 27? Something like that. So it was closer to like a single digit. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, shit. I might have to rewind all the way. Let's see. Gets the 2. Nade off into mid. This is where Leo gets that one or more kill. Now Caleb gets up here. Gets up to the corner. Oh, I think he's trying to just run with them. Yeah. And then they turned around and looked at it. That's unlucky. Oh, 39 for Woo to finish the half as well. I didn't catch that. He came up just short of the 40. So close. So close. Yeah, that was one of those, I think once Leo shot at somebody there and they all turned around, I think it kind of fucked him over. Like, I think at this point, when he first got here, he had the potential to be able to just like mow them down, but then there's a guy right here. I think it's Leo. Yeah. So as soon as he does that, now these guys are turned around. That guy was looking for the flank as well. So it would have been tough. I think maybe if Leo wasn't there, he would have been able to just like shoot 5 guys in the back potentially. But, you know, obviously, again, with that one, it's kind of like hindsight, super 2020. But for sure, like, I think before they ended up turning around, there was definitely a chance that he could have just, like, mowed down 5 guys there, which would have been insane. Okay, so 36 for Leo, 34 for Corey, 30 for Soya, 22 for Tony, 15 for Hip, and then 1 for Caleb, but that was obviously a disconnect. And on the Volvo side, 39 for Wua, almost getting 40. He had a crazy fast 4K at the 2. You don't see a lot of those these days. 35 for Yanni, 29 for Toki, who had a couple of the most ridiculous sniper movie clips you're going to see. Just hitting, I don't understand the no-scopes that he hit in a few of these lives. 29 for King Yo as well. 21 for Manor and 17 for Scotty. 77-point lead, 216 to 139. 216 to 139. Again, if your price is right, you definitely feel very okay with that score after your Axis side. I mean, I keep talking about that in Harrington games, and then teams are just winning their Axis side over and over again now, too, so I don't know what to make of it anymore. I said the same thing during the G-Skill game versus Icy Hot. where I was like, oh, they're feeling great right now. They're totally going to win this thing. And then, no. That game was absolutely bonkers. I only wish that all the people who had gotten raided into that at that point in time could have, like, just had all the DOD info transferred into their head so that they could have known exactly how insane a game that they had just gotten raided into. That is, like, really getting thrown to the wolves for them, and it was inopportune for me because I wanted to be able to be like, all right, guys, here's what's up, but it was like smack dab in the middle of Icy Hot versus G-Skill on Harrington. There's no way I could even begin to try to explain what the hell we were watching. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you didn't see him earlier, right when you commented first. It was literally at the same time that Sieves had commented. And that's the first time he's been in here. It was like destiny that you guys would comment at the same time. That's Ryan Emo. That's your heavy partner right there. That's why it was so funny, the timing on both of you commenting. Oh, Price is Right. Come on, fucking flying off this initial, and it's all on Scotty already. Volvo in serious trouble, and that's team down. That should be a cap out. They don't have their own 2, so it might not be. They do get their own 2. Volvo's going to have a chance to try to defend against this, and they do. They do. I thought that was definitely a cap out, but the respawn timer worked out pretty well for Volvo. Wooa already again off to a fast start here. Up to 3-1. Toki's going to be able to get Leo out of mid-house. You can hear Soya still up there, and Toki gets a second. Don't let Toki get going. He was already well warmed up from Saints, and now Volvo have struck right back. Do they have mid? Where'd Caleb go? I was just swapping. He's dead. Oh my god, and Scotty with the hat trick pushing double doors. They are going to get the 1 back. There's one more here, and they're able to get the trade just in time. Hoi. Price is Right on the back foot, a minute and a half into the second half. Oh, there's a popped head from Yanni over there at Trips. Yanni with the pre-fire. Oh, he hit another guy there. Nade's coming his way. What the great escape by Yanni there. 4-1 for Toki again to start. Where is he, in mid-house? Where is he? He's mid-house. So they do have a way back into this right now. Obviously, do Price is Right. Corey Price over at the 2 is going to be a good start in that direction. Tony getting up white steps. Pre-firing, but Manor is there. Safe pair of hands to hit the car shot. Wooa is behind the Allied 2 now. Volvo going to have to try to deal with Corey Price at their own 2. He's got a sniper. Corey, oh, just misses a no-scope. Not able to get out in time. Hypnotic up at Trip Box, looking for the bar snipe. G-Skill is still playing, too. They actually won the LAN. We didn't mention that part. G-Skill actually won that LAN that happened most recently as Wooa chimes in with another hat trick. He's 8-1 to start. The cars for Volvo are singing a very nice tune for them right now. 5 kills between the 2 of them, and Woo is able to grab one more. JN with the double sniper kill there as well. Where is he? Where is Yanni? There he is. So it's 3-on-2 DOD. Woo was out of his goddamn mind in this game. What, like 9-2 now to start it off too. Almost broke 40. Fucking crazy. Oh, Yanni almost hit that insane flick there from Trips to the window. Soya is going to be able to get Toki out of mid-house, but then immediately taken back by Wooa. 9 going to try to re-grab the 2, but Kingyo is there. Wooa up in mid-house to make sure this stays safe. Hypnotic going to double up at ladder, and then Wooa brings it back from mid-house. He hears one upper connector, but it's his buddy. 11-2 for Wooa right now. Not even 4 minutes into this half. Price is Right, still doing a good job of defending, but Volvo is not going away. Nice shot from Soya there. Volvo get 2 right back, though. White Steps is at least open for the time being. Soya going up ladder, but there's Toki top white. Hypnotic's got to defend the 1. 9 is going to get the guy prone, so just barely able to avoid another cap-out potential here. Toki up ladder, nice flick there on a 9. He's ready for the Stewart's peak, but a nice shot from Caleb. Now Yanni right back up ladder 2. Leo's going to go down. Oh, wait, Caleb got the kill over on the other side. That was Leo that got that kill. That's my bad. Soya, nice shot through the tree. And now Wooa, he's been the hot hand, though. This is the guy you want alone in mid if you're going to have someone alone in mid. Soya went down to Toki. It looks like they do have the respawn in. Nice shot from Kingyo there through the corner to get Caleb. Hypnotic in the meantime has grabbed the one. Leo catches Kingyo jumping through the sky. Double kill for Corey on mid. He's got a third in his crosshair. Whips out the pistol. Scotty is there. Corey hits the pistol headshot. And can they go for mid now? They've got to push up white. I think they've got it. And it looks like Caleb's there for the 2. 9, no. 9 actually died on top white, so no cap out just yet. And Wua, of course, is there to find a frag again. Somebody stop this man. He's 13-4. He fakes the mid cap, chucks the nade. Hypnotic with a triple kill. I think they've got the cap out now, maybe. No. Where was that triple from Hypnotic? Over here. Let me check it. So Hypnotic lets them pass by on top of upper stack in Mountain. Drops on in. He regrabs the flag to let him know. Hits the guy through L. Turns back to headshot one on Mountain steps. And then a third on the Manor. Nice maneuver there from Hypnotic. I like the waving the white flag, letting him know he's coming there. Ooh, but then Toki's able to grab 2 off a top white. Corey gonna hold this off angle, and no way Toki is ready for that. And a 4th! You're fucking shitting me, man. What the hell? Hold on, I gotta rewind a little bit so we can watch that whole thing. Did I already miss? I think I might have missed the first kill. Let's see. Toki, top white. Got a friend down there. There's the flick onto Leo. Turns his attention over towards ladder, looking for the drop in. And they drop right into his crosshair. Second kill for Toki. And then ready for this off angle for the headshot on Corey. Jumps across the steps and hits the flick onto Soya. I mean, how many ridiculous clips does Toki have just in this game? A lot. You know, it's like the kind of clips that aren't super evident in the death notice, so you wouldn't know to like look for this stuff. And he's got a 5th. He's just unstoppable. 14-4 for Toki now. Gonna head up ladder. They've got to defend. Scotty's gonna be able to re-grab Mountain, and a 6th for Toki. Dude, right? That was the crosshair placement for him, and that whole clip was bonkers as Corey Price triples up in mid. Wow, 3 Garand kills, and seemingly with 3 bullets by how fast the kills came up on the death notice. He's got Sandbag down to 56 HP, so 1 well-placed bullet from a Stas. He is going to go down to Toki. Hypnotic is still here. The nades, oh, Hypnotic able to find the first. Oh, he almost lined up another 3K. Wua with a TK nade there on Scotty. Wua draws the shot out, and Wua has looked very sharp in this game. Nice shot again for 16 on Wua. And Wua has just continued to improve more and more these last couple seasons since he's been back. And I think right now you're seeing the fruits of his labor throughout this game thus far. After almost getting 40, he's up to 17 early on. He's going to need another frag, I think, here, though, unless his teammate got it. They did. Volvo with a shit ton of kills. Ha 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 ha. Damn it, Kevin. Unbelievable. Not quite. They almost got it there, but Volvo still going to have to keep trying to fight forward. 1 out of 2 on the cap. King Yo actually did find that frag. It didn't look like it at first, but then it was back in. Hypnotic dies to his own grenade. Volvo don't have the guys in mid to really go for it yet, though. So even though Price is Right was down to only 2 people left alive, Volvo still unable to go for this. And of course, the spawn timer works out perfectly. And then Yanni takes out Wua. Nice shot for 9, and that's a cap out. It all just turned around so fast on Volvo. They were getting the better of all the trades. I know, yeah. That's like the one person that when you see the notification coming up over and over again, if it's a movie maker, you know why. Immediately. Anyone else, then I'd be like, God damn it, what are you even doing right now? Stop restarting. But for a movie maker, it's like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, King Yo is able to catch that frag on 9. Toki at top white. Toki and Wua are having god-tier halves right now. On pace for well over 40 kills here. Toki still alive, being shot at by 3 different guys. There's 4 top white for Volvo right now. 1 well-placed nade from Price is Right would be an absolute fucking nuke. Caleb's going to be able to get one of those guys. There goes a nade, and it was well-placed. Not perfectly placed, but well placed. It did damage to 3 guys, killed 1. Wu was going to be able to grab the 2 back just in time and try his hand at a push-up long. Did he see a guy? No, he didn't. There's no one upper con peeking either now. Wu on 10 health. Might be able to get himself down lower con. He does. Here comes the respawn wave now as 3 are dead on the Volvo side. Soya's going to be able to also bring another one back out. Ooh, we're getting shot at, and Hip. Good head on a swivel there for Hypnotic coming off the spawn ramp, watching for that flank. 9, top of white steps. Look at all the guns on the ground there. 9, oh no, the bait and switch. The jump across there actually just saved multiple Volvo players, though one of them was TK'd anyways. And look at Leo. Leo's signature move here, ninjing his way around and potentially capping out here. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They didn't get the 1. The 2 is going to be recapped. Soya and upper con, 20 and 10 for Wua, man. He's already pushing back up long again. He's going to drop into halfway house after throwing that nade. We have 2 guys watching this area right now, and he has no idea, yeah. No, he had no chance of surviving there. Even if he had killed one of them, he was definitely not going to be able to survive the second one. Unless he just, like, jumped around, did a 360 in midair, and, like, a bunch of shots got missed. Oh, what a flick from Corey Price there to catch Manor. He was looking lower stack, saw Manor upper stack, and erases him with 1 Garand bullet to the chest. Hit for 7 damage by an STG there. You gotta love DOD. Corey ready for the lower swing once again. Hypnotics there on steps, down to 5 health. There is another STG here, but a good crossfire setup from Price is Right to be able to work their way out of this. Corey Price's nade is good, but now they know there's a second guy here. They go for the 2, and it's not going to work out. Leo on 11 HP is up in mid-house to safety mid, and he might be called upon any second now. You can see multiple guys from Volvo coming this way. Wua is still going strong on the other side of the map, and he could be the key cog in this mid-attempt. If they do make their way there, Hypnotic going to double up with the bar. Corey Price with another one. Caleb with another one. They've got the 1. It's all on Kingyo, and I have no idea where he is. He's at his own 2. Kingyo, nice nade to get Caleb out of there. That's one piece of the puzzle. He's able to find Corey as well, and now he's got a respawn wave behind him, so that'll let him off the leash a little bit to go push up long and try his hand at the Ally 2. Toki and Wua top white, the 2 hottest hands on the Volvo side, and what a peek from Wua. Ready for that upper connector steps angle. Wua's got another, and he's going to drop a bird egg down. 38 health. There is another one double doors, I think. No, he died to a nade. So Wua actually almost just killed himself there, but 25 and 12 for this guy. We've got 2 up at the Ally drop spawn. 8:45 to go. And right now, Volvo is still winning. This is going to come right down to the wire here. Price is Right, going to need to... I mean, they don't need a cap out. Nah. There's enough time left that even if they don't cap out, so long as they hold mid for the majority of this rest of the last 8.5 minutes, they will win, and they get the cap out right as I'm saying that. Just to make sure that, you know, tick counting doesn't have to be brought into the equation just yet. So Price is Right. Now going to be up by, what's that, 93, 27, 37. Just under a cap out. Uh-oh, Tony lost his nade at trips. He better hope that's not a nade glitch or he's dead. He will survive. 9. Oh, hit for a lot there. Yanni and Scotty are able to get both the heavies, and Wua catches Corey Price in mid. They don't have a second guy getting on the flag, though. Oh, no, Scotty. They're going to be naded by the time they get the second one on it. You could just kind of see the panic in Scotty's face there. Soya able to grab one from upper con. I think that's what they're looking at. So definitely Soya gets a second from upper con. Toki fighting for his life. Leo is there to get the frag. I thought Soya was about to go full Toki there. Uh-oh. That's a break. How did that not kill him? It was on his body. I don't Uh-oh. 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 Woo, get it out of there. He is going to die anyways, but we have seen some very weird nade shit happen in the last minute and a half now. I don't know what to think anymore. Manor trying to fight with this bar at trip box. Who is it? It's 9, and 9 wins that fight. Hip going to be next one from behind. Yanni able to get 9 out of there. Hip looking for the bar snipe now. We know he loves to do that. Oh, and he's naded by Yanni. That's a lot dead on the Price is Right side. The respawn just came in. Volvo's still a little bit slow to get on this mid cap. Leo's able to get one. He's at ladder, and they all covered up and turtled. And now Leo's got to drop all the way back, but Caleb with a triple kill. Where did that just happen? Double doors. Let me see that. So Caleb running Garand on the first guy, gets out, kills him top white, and flicks over to Toki in lower mid house. What a nice 3K from Bilbasad there, pushing out double doors. That could have been very dicey for Price is Right, if not for Caleb being able to take out half the team right after they got mid. So, Volvo with control of mid now, and Destiny in their hands. Nice shot from Manor, catching 9, working up mountain steps. 30 and 15 for Wua with 6 minutes left. This man needs to be reported to the FBI. He's a serial killer. Oh, what a shot from Leo. Oh no, and Yanni goes down to a Scotty nade. Manor is in a key position right now. It's just Scotty and Manor left alive. And I think Manor is maybe... Oh no, Scotty's there. So Scotty's got the one. I was going to say, so Manor, yeah, he's going to have to go break mid. Uh-oh. Well, you know, DOD, right? Where's the other guy? Oh. Did they find him? They did find him just there. And Manor's going to be able to get the frag, but Caleb did get one more, and that's what matters. They're not going to be able to hop on mid now. And that was a very weird sequence across the board there. Toki's going to find Leo double doors, Yanni up at ladder, and he finds a second as well. The Unter of pain for Yanni as Volvo now down to their last flag. It's their own 2 with 5 minutes left. This is a steep hill to have to climb. If Price is Right, get another cap out, then Volvo are going to need 2 caps most likely in the last 5 minutes here. Wua just patrolling this straight up down long push. Toki grabs one more. That's actually a lot dead on Price is Right. Soya's still alive to watch the mountain house side, and Leo's at double doors. Was that his own teammate on top white? No, it wasn't. It was Toki. Let's see what Leo gets up to here. He's in lower mid house. They should know. Uh-oh. They might think that that's Leo right there, the guy that they just saw go in. So it's possible that this could be a bait and switch scenario here in mid house where one of these guys is going to die and the other guy is going to be there to break it. Uh-oh. Leo's the one to die. Uh-oh. That is actually maybe better, because now they're going to think that they killed the guy that they last saw get a kill there. Wua doesn't spot 9. They still haven't found 9 yet, I don't think. They did! They did right at the last second there before I could get to him. So they clear out that double mid-house play. Wua, once again, is the one to do it. Toki spots the jump, double doors, not able to hit the shot. They're going to go for it now. Here comes nade support. And they actually get the lag cap through. Leo got the kill, and the lag cap actually pays off in the end for Volvo. Both guys are dead on the cap. No, never mind. Scotty's still there in lower mid-house. So now Volvo is in a much, much better scenario. 9 getting up to the Axis second flag. Here's the footsteps going up the wood. 9. Oh, ay. Ooh, neither guy shot at each other there. I think Tony is playing the long game right now, but Price is Right is losing bodies left and right. Oh no, that's a lot dead. 9 actually died too. Wua found him at the 2. Corey Price is able to trade that frag back on Scotty over there. You can see the setup right now. Price is Right. 2 guys on their second flag. Corey sniping down long. Now lay up in that window. They do have a respawn wave out, so not as dire yet. What a shot from Kingyo there. Leo going to be asked to do some heavy lifting over at the second flag. Where is he? Leo gets the first 90s Wua, and Wua remains the hot hand in this game at 37 and 18. And if Volvo is going to have a chance to win this game, it's going to be on the back of that man. Second flag in his hands, 10 HP. They got to get the 1 still. Hypnotic is there with the sniper rifle. Soya as well. Oh, and Wua goes down. Nice wide swing from Corey Price there. Wua has been borderline unkillable in this game, so every time he dies, it's kind of surprising. Uh-oh. King Yo's able to get one back from L. He does have a nade here, and if you have one guy with the nade in this server... Uh-oh. I was going to say, you want it to be King Yo because he knows exactly how to nade everything, and then that nade actually didn't end up going into mid. Oh, wait, they have a second guy in L. Hypnotic snuck by. Do they have anyone to go for the 2? Caleb, one and done in mid. Hypnotic in a tough spot. Corey Price doubles up in mid. King Yo's dead nade will get him. Wooa able to grab one more. Wooa, can he get number 40 right here? Hypnotic is still alive. He does get the 1 now. They don't have the 2. Maybe a little bit soon to grab that. It doesn't matter at this point, I guess. They are going to get the tick points as there's the allied 3-point tick going off. Toki up in pit to protect this 2 as Wooa on the hunt for 40. Scotty able to grab 1. Double kill for Corey out double doors again. How many times has he done that in this game? Swinging out DDs for a multi-kill. At least like 3. And a 3rd for Corey Price. Hat trick. They get the 2 back. Corey's got sandbag. Make it 4. That's 40 for Corey. He is going to go down to Toki. Oh, Leo hits him for 90. Uh-oh, Leo's in a really rough spot now. Caleb is able to get King Yo, but they're coming off ladder behind Leo. His nade's going to get 1. Does he realize that they're off ladder behind him? He does. He swings around and finds the frag. Another one there. It's Yanni. Yanni and Man are the last 2 alive. Respawn now in as Yanni goes down and under a minute to play. This is about a 20-point lead here for Price is Right. 9 almost with the hat trick. Volvo needs a cap out now. Wooa's going to find 2. That's 41 for Wooa. King Yo's nade kills Manor. They get the break, though. Price is Right. Get the break. It's Leo for 3. Wooa's still there, and Leo makes it 4. Instant replay imminent. So as Volvo just need a cap out here, Leo's nade not going to find one. He hits the back of the head. He finds a second top white and a 3rd. He spots that body go flying and able to swing around for a fast 4K to win this game for Price is Right. That should do it. I mean, there's no way in 15 seconds this thing is going all the way back 180 degrees in the other direction. There's no way. There's no way, right? I mean, I'm just like holding my breath right now that this isn't about to have something really fucked up happen. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Wow. What a finish there. Volvo looked like they had it. I mean, obviously they still would have needed to get the 1, so it's not a guarantee, but getting mid there, especially with 4 guys in it, if whoever had survived would have been able to fan out to either side right off of that. But Leo, the nades didn't do it for him, so he just decided, here's 4 Garand bullets. That is true. That is true. That's why I was holding my breath. I thought something fucked up was going to happen in the end there. So 174 to 75. That's obviously a 99-point win in the half. So 23 points, I believe, overall. What was it? 174 to 75. So that is 291. Although this is with the HLTV demo, so you never know. And that's 209, 213, 313. Boop. And MVP. That's a tough one. I mean, probably Leo. That 4K at the end was really big. Shit. Okay. Let's see. Can I work my way up here? Where is it? Where are they? There it is. Leo ends up with 68. Corey ends up with, I think, 72. That's a lot of kills for Corey. It's a lot of kills for Corey. Soya, 30 and 21 for 51. Tony with 33 and 22 for 55. Hip with 15 and 20 for 35. And Caleb with 25 and probably about 25, so like 50. Yeah, I know. I know you've been saying you were slumping. You look like you came out of it in this game big time there. I mean, 72 frags is huge. 72 frags is massive. So just to go like this, Corey with 72, Slump Buster. And then Leo with 68. I don't think anybody else had 60 on that side. King Yo had 31 and 29, so King Yo with 60. Well, first of all, Wooa. Or was it Wooa with... He had 39 and 43, so 82 kills for Wooa. King Yo with 60. And I'm guessing Toki probably had 60 as well. 29 and 31, 60 on the dot. Manor had 28 and 21 for 49. Yanni actually had 64 as well. 64. And did I put King Yo yet? Jesus, a lot of guys at 60 kills. Scotty, 27 and 17 for 44. Manor, god damn it, I hit the wrong button. 21 and 28 for 49. And then, yeah, that's it. That was everyone. I did King Yo. Wow. Okay, what a game. What another... Oh, my God. Oh, SZ just dropped a 10 sub gift bomb. Holy shit, dude. Thank you so much, Hubie. Sir Snipeys, Wooa, and Caleb, and Hooli, CK, Ryan, If I Were a Bicycle, Zoom, Sean Luke, and la. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, Hubie. I appreciate it, man. And what a game you played the other day. Like I said, if you didn't watch that one yet, go watch it, because holy shit. I don't remember how many kills you had, but it felt like about 100 in that game. And you had a fan in here. I don't know. It was later on in the night. It wasn't during your game, but later on, I think during the Dice and Icy Hawk game, there was somebody in the chat that was asking about you and if you were playing. And I was like, oh, he just played earlier. And he said, yeah, SZ used to carry me for years and years. He's the best player ever. I forget what his name was. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I was like, oh, I wonder who this is. I didn't recognize the name. So I'm guessing it was somebody aliased. Oh, it was Morgoth. Okay. Yeah, I know Morgoth. I had no idea that was... I mean, I even was like, yeah, SQ played too. And he's like, I'm sorry, but SC is just better than everybody. SQ is okay, but SC's the man. He was very much your big fan. Yes, Papa Kulikov. That's what it was. Pop Kulikov. And I had, like, just seeing that name, I was like, I have no idea who this is, but he's obviously a DOD player. But Morgoth, I know. Shit. That was a very, very funny exchange that I had with him where it was like, I mean, yeah, there's, SQs around too. And he's like, I don't care about anybody else. SZ is the best. I was like, yeah, he is. That is true. He is. Okay. Next game. I think probably the last one I'll do for now. Because CK, I'm sure, is going to want to be around for his game. So I'll do that one later on when he's going to actually be home. And I think that's it. I don't think there's another one for me to do. For some reason, I thought there was, but there's not. That's, yeah. That's, I actually don't know for sure. The question is whether the Uncle Rico's Time Machine Rifle Nades game ended up getting recorded. It's unclear as of right now if it did or not. Well, I would love to cast that game. I know Cadaver came in here and said... what a fucking crazy game it was. So I was hoping it got recorded, but I have no idea if it did or not. Yo, don't make me record those, Johnny. Don't make me do it. I will. You know I will. Oh, there we go. Oh, Walter's in the game for Clinic this week. Who do we got? Wait a goddamn second. Oh, okay, never mind. So you got Suave. Suave is heavying again here for Clinic. I like it. Sam on the Stas, Tom on the Sniper, Walter on an Unter, Debo in on the Heavy, and Alan on the other car. Wait, Debo has 100 ping. Okay, it went back down. Oh, they're both getting... That's right. They had to change the server and shit a couple times. That's right. Yo, good game, Wooa. That was definitely the best game that I've seen out of you so far in KTP. You were dominating. You played out of your mind. You were, like, basically not missing in that game. That's nuts. I said at one point during the stream, like, we've seen Wooa just keep getting better and better in these last 2 seasons. And now I think this is the fruit of his labor. Yeah, that's 100%. There was just something going on Sunday, right? I don't know. Maybe it was the weird snowstorms everywhere because there was some pretty fucked up snow going around, at least like northeast. I don't know about the Chicago. I know that Dallas, I think it was your game. Was it your game that the Dallas server was fucked up too? So maybe it was just all around shit, something weird going on everywhere. But yeah, there was a lot. Obviously, your game had the most of any between you and Matt both getting fucked like, what, 3 times a piece or something. Oh, morons. And clinic. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. The HLTV was weird, yeah. That is the only HLTV in the game that has problems, and I don't know why. It's obviously the same shit as every other HLTV. Oh, it was actually FPS. Oh, shit. Huh. I wonder what the hell is causing this. That's super unusual. Huh. I cannot think, like, in all the years of DoD and the random problems, like, that's one where there's never been just like, oh, well, when this happens, you just gotta do this, you know? It's like... Is it video card? I know Bill was talking about his video card drivers just updated and he was going to try rolling them back. Oh my god. Yeah, I felt really bad for you guys with the constant fucking crashing. You still won though. That was the craziest part. That was the craziest part. To have all those crashes and still end up winning that game. That's classic DICE is what it is. I personally loved the second half, just trying to keep up with who was playing what class. That's possible. I know that there was also, recently, there was a Windows update, and I actually haven't even been able to install the Windows update. I use AMD, so it would be a matter of what Kevin and Matt and Bullet and Caleb all use. Oh yeah, dude. I love it. I loved what I was seeing with just like, oh, this life Paul's on the car, now he's on the sniper, now he's on the Unter. Johnny's on the sniper now, Johnny's on the Stas, Johnny's on a car. I was dying laughing. Did the stream freeze? It looks like it's still working for me. Looking over at the chat. Okay, nice. It could have been something with me tabbing in and out of game too. I know that can happen. Fuck my shit up sometimes. This should be ready to go live any minute. Oh god, Baron's ping went up to 200 there. What the fuck? Baron's ping is stuck over 200. James is playing with himself in the bathroom currently. Well, that's not good news for Clinic. If James rubbed one out right before this game, that's got to be worth twice as much juice as when he farts on you right before a LAN game. Oh, okay. I mean, I have no idea. All I can speculate is just that Windows update that came out recently, I know caused problems for just people generally, but it has nothing to do with DoD, obviously. For me, I haven't been able to even install that Windows update. Like, it consistently says that it downloaded and installed, and then it just goes like, oh, couldn't install. So at some point, it's gonna fuck me over, I'm sure. Classic user error. I think if it were user error, though, I would be having a problem, because I'm the worst user of all time. Yeah. Oh my god, what if he buys a new computer, though, and it turns out to be, like, just some weird thing with Windows, and then he goes into Windows on the new computer, installs it, opens up DoD, and it's like, oh, it's just this version of Windows, so sorry. I saw it drop to 80, and I thought you might be back just to watch it shoot to 180 again. Oh, that's Debo. Yeah. Holy shit, it's going way up there. Jesus. He's almost got as high a ping as Baron. It looks like it's frozen now. Oh, there it goes. Back down. Ha 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 ha. That's my strategy when it comes to these problems. I'll try to troubleshoot it for a few minutes, and if it's not anything really obvious, then I'm like, all right, well, I guess that's it. Or if J-Rod can't figure it out, J-Rod's really good with this kind of stuff, so like I'll always give him a chance and see if he knows. And at that point, I'm just like, all right, well, you know, eventually either it's going to stop or it's going to just completely break. And then I'll have to deal with it. I am not well enough equipped in tech. Exactly. Huh, that's interesting. NVIDIA and Intel, it would change for the GPU and fuck everything for 15 to 20 FPS loss. I know that I actually was having a problem when I got back home the other day when I first like opened up any games at all. And it turned out I had like this weird setting checked on my video card that was trying to upscale. So it was taking my already 1080p resolution on my 1080p monitor and trying to upscale it for some reason. So my game looked really fucked up and I was only getting like 90 FPS. And then I just unchecked that box and it basically fixed itself at that point. Interesting. It's definitely going to be worth having as many people as possible look into this since it's like, it's not just one person, you know? Right now, it's like 4 or 5 people, but it could just as easily turn into 15 or 20 people before you know it if someone doesn't figure it out in the meantime. Ooh, full reformat. Oh, that's every movie maker's worst nightmare to hear. Gotta put my legs back on. I had to take my pants off. I had shorts and pants on, and I got way too fucking hot. Whew, there we go. My balls. That is the worst case scenario. If I had to reformat anytime soon, especially before I finish like the Marco Brothers movie and the G-Skill movie, I would lose it. I would lose it. I could not imagine having to start from scratch anytime soon. At a certain point, sure, you know, when I have more space on my external and I can actually just transfer everything over and not have it 10 terabytes worth of clips filling it up, but that's definitely not any time in the very near future. Oh, shit, it went live as soon as I was, like, tired of watching it. Ha, 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 ha. Easy solution. I don't know. I think... I don't know. I mean, I feel like it would be weird for every single server. But you never know. I mean, in this game, it could be anything. DoD has problems that don't make a lot of sense for anything else, so you never, ever know. All the servers are the same company, but it would be... The weird part for me is having the servers, like, continuously affecting the client-side FPS like that. Like, I can't imagine why that would be. Yeah, like, it's one thing for the ping, you know? Like, if everybody was having ping problems, but... For it to be affecting FPS and crashing the game, I have no idea why a server could do that. Hey, there's Raven. I can't even imagine. But again, in DoD, there's been weirder shit than that. So I wouldn't even be surprised to have it turn out like, you know, the server company sends out an email to all the server owners and is like, sorry, guys, we had somebody spilled coffee on something on Sunday afternoon, and you probably noticed your shit was all fucked up, but it won't happen again. There's definitely been... Oh, what the fuck just happened? What did I just do? Uh-oh. Did I just hit F1? Tell me I didn't hit F1. I don't think so. For some reason, everything was stuck for a second. I don't know what just happened there. Oh, you get that? Oh, that's extra weird. What the hell? Huh. I'm gonna have to have some people looking into this, I think. It's definitely enough people within the community that I feel like there's gonna be a number of people that are gonna start trying to figure this out. What the hell did I just send over to YouTube? I forgot that I wanted to start sending over multiple videos. Not that. Gotta go back to page 1. None of them went over? You kidding me? There we go. So it was Clan X GVMH. So I need to send the next one after that. Clan X GVMH. So Expired versus Clan X. Band of Morons versus Emo. And this one, Dicey Hot. And Revive versus GVMH plus G-Skill versus Over. Oh, J-Rod is looking into it and found something. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's a good start. Once J-Rod gets on something, usually that means a solution is going to be found. So that's definitely the biggest, most important thing right now is just that he's even looking into it. Because generally speaking, J-Rod will figure it out. So I'm pretty sure, as far as playoffs are concerned, it's going to be all best of threes. And then I don't know what the dates look like, though. Let me see where is it? So the last match is technically the 16th, so that's this week. And then there's North American Thanksgiving. I assume that they're going to give a week off for that, and that then playoffs would start 2 weeks from this Sunday. The only thing is, though, so that would be here, the 29th. So hypothetically, that's what, oh wait, no, here, the 30th. So the 30th would be week 1, the 7th would be week 2, and the 14th would be week 3. So that then there would be 2 weeks before what would be Christmas. I think that makes the most sense. I don't even think there's any real room for it to not be that. Because then you'd be looking at having to delay the finals up until after the new year. Probably not until the 4th. So I'm assuming the plan would be, this is the end of the regular season here. This is week 1 of playoffs. This is, semifinals. Or no, this is, never mind. This is end of the regular season. This is Thanksgiving. Wait. Is Thanksgiving here or here? I forget. What? I think it's here, so that makes things even more fucky. If this is Thanksgiving, then you would have to realistically, I don't know. Now I'm unsure. Because if this is the last week of the regular season, and then this is playoffs, I know a lot of people are probably going to be like, I'm not playing on the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Okay, so that's Thanksgiving. Yeah, so that makes it potentially problematic. I'm guessing that there's going to be a lot of people who don't want to play on the Sunday after. Maybe they'll say, like, this is the date for it, but you can play it whenever. And then this would be the second week, and this would be the third week, because I feel like there's no way that the week of Christmas, they're going to be looking to play the finals. I feel like it's got to be that this is kind of like the cutoff here. And then if people need to play the finals on other days during that week, they have a bunch of leeway to mess with. I just can't imagine them saying, like, hey, we're going to play the finals on potentially the 21st, when if people are, like, going out of town for Christmas and shit like that, they'll probably have left at this point, So I got to think that after this, it's like playoffs, figure it out. If people aren't available to play on Sunday, playoffs, finals. And then if the finals have to get delayed, it would suck if people can't do it. But that is at least, a solid 11 days before Christmas where there is some sort of breathing room between, like, when people would hypothetically be going on vacation. That's definitely cutting it as close as it gets, though. I think I thought about this, like, a month back and was like, I have no idea what the hell they're going to do with this. Because it's so close to being a problem on multiple levels. Oh, the chat is hiding the calendar. Perfect. Ha ha ha! Whoops. I didn't even think of that. Oh, yeah, it is hiding the calendar, huh? Uh-oh. So, yeah. As I was pointing out, this would be the last week of the regular season. It's this Sunday. This would be week 1 of playoffs. This is Thanksgiving. So, like, Thanksgiving is done at this point, right? Then Sunday, I would think you would be able to, at least a decent number of teams would be able to get their matches played. And then if teams haven't been able to, there's still a whole week to get it done, you know, before then week 2 of playoffs here, and then finals here. Since if the finals got pushed to the 21st here, right before Christmas, Christmas Eve, New Year's, like odds are that there's going to be a handful of people that aren't available at all, like from this point on up until after New Year, like here, maybe even later than that. So just the way that I figured it was like, this has to be when the finals is gonna be set for. And then maybe it ends up getting played whatever day is humanly possible for the two teams. But I got a bad feeling that there's going to be some finals that end up getting delayed for weeks and weeks just because people are going out of town or whatever. This is kind of like the downside with the way everything worked out timing-wise, that Thanksgiving is, you know, and hey, I don't give a shit about Thanksgiving, you know? To me, like, I'm available on the 30th. If somebody asked me to play on the 27th, I would say sure. But there are people who care a lot about Thanksgiving, even though it's just like eating a bunch of food and it's like literally just Christmas without the presents at this point. So I assume that there are going to be some scheduling problems during that weekend, whatever, but that they're still going to have to just kind of say, like, this is when the matches are supposed to be played. Right? I don't like Thanksgiving food at all. I don't even like Thanksgiving food. Jane is all excited about American Thanksgiving this year, and I'm like, ugh, fucking Thanksgiving. I don't even like Thanksgiving food. I eat, like, for me, Thanksgiving, I'm just going to eat exactly as much as I eat any other time, or less in a lot of instances, because I don't really give a shit about, like, turkey and mashed potatoes. I like the rolls, if the right rolls get made, and, you know, like corn. It really is stuffing. I hate stuffing. I really don't like turkey that much. You know, potato-wise, like, mashed potatoes are fine, but I'm not really like, oh my god, I can't wait. The pies, like, I don't like pumpkin pie at all, so, you know, that's not even an option for me. You know, I'll eat, like, the chocolate cream pie or whatever, but I'm not a big sugar guy anyways, so even that for me is like, whatever, I don't care. That's why for me, it's like, if someone told me, like, you have to play a match on Thanksgiving, I'd be like, I don't care, that's fine. It'll be the chocolate pie for me, for sure. Exactly, yeah. Oh, yeah, that sucks, yeah. See, that sucks that you have to kind of go all in for Thanksgiving because you are the one responsible for all the stuff. That is a whole other level to it as well. That's just like, oh, I would have such a problem keeping a smile on my face during that. I would do it, but I would not like it. On Christmas, I think there are still some people that have turkey. I know, like, for my family, well, because we're, like, a lot of Italians, there's a lot of Italian food. Cream pie, Raven, you better believe it. Cream pie on Thanksgiving is the only pie I'm giving out. But I think ham is kind of one of the go-tos for some families on Christmas now. And then I think still a lot of people will just do turkey again, which for me, it's mostly Italian food. Like, I'll have a lasagna on Christmas, or manicotti, or, you know, stuffed shells or whatever. Whereas, you know, I think a lot of people, it's like ham. Oh, nice. Look at that. Baked ziti is a good one as well. Kevin gets it. Kevin knows how it goes. I think, like, the classical, you know, Christmas dinner would be more turkey or ham. But I think a lot of people have kind of steered away from that nowadays. Because unless you're, like, crazy about turkey or ham, why would you want to do it again? Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Oh, God, no, that's my nightmare, Caleb. Oh. If Ryan is in here, thank you. Oh, no, okay, I thought you were going in the other direction for a second there. I'm the opposite. Me and Ryan used to, like, have to be forced to eat the scalloped potatoes. That's actually, like, my parents will, like, just say scalloped potatoes sometimes just to fuck with us. Or we'll joke when we're all in the same place and be like, oh, we're going to have scalloped potatoes for dinner tonight, just so that we'll both cringe. It's like one of my, like, childhood, man, I don't like cheese at all, is my first thing. And then, like, texture-wise, the texture gets me. So between the cheese and the texture, like, it was just the perfect storm for me and Ryan growing up. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about the chat. Whoops. It was a really unfortunate perfect storm for Ryan and I. We had them a lot. Like, it wasn't a Thanksgiving or a Christmas thing. It was like a once a week. It is, yep. I got none. Like, it's gone. I will take the cheese off my pizza a lot of the time if it gets inconvenient, so I have no shame. You can trick me into cheese from time to time, but... Oh, yeah. We used to just give the scallop potatoes to my dog. Yeah, no, I am not a cheese guy. There's a good reason that I think poutine is the devil's work. I know a couple people that don't like cheese, but we're definitely in the minority. That's for sure. I know most people are crazy about cheese. Not all the time, I don't take it off, but if it was inconvenient enough, I would take it. Like, if I take a bite of pizza and, like, the cheese starts to pull off to where it's, like, falling down, I just take it all off at that point. You know, I don't look to pull the cheese off, but if it gets in my way, I'm just like, I don't care, whatever. I just don't want a big slab of cheese, like, falling off onto my face. I'm very weird with food. Very weird. You know? Like, my favorite thing to eat is chicken Caesar salad. Oh, no, I hate that part of pizza. For me, it's like messy stuff I can't do. When you see me eat pizza or chicken wings, I have to have, like, a roll of paper towels. And every time I, like, pick it up and eat it, I put it back down and I have to just, like, wipe everything before I take another bite. I'm really weird about it. I don't know why. It's just one of those weird things. If it were up to me, I would eat chicken Caesar something for every meal every day. Although I think I would get sick of it at that point. But chicken Caesar salad, it's nice and simple. It's clean. You know, it's got a little bit of everything. It's even got a little bit of cheese. No, I don't eat pizza with a fork and knife, no. She does, though. But I still eat it with my hands. I'm not a monster. Pizza with a fork and knife is a bridge too far. It's a bridge too far. That I can't abide. It would probably solve that problem for me, but I'll never do it. I'd rather eat it with my hands. Yeah, yep. That is pretty much where I'm at with the chicken Caesar side of things. Anywhere I go out to eat, like, it almost doesn't matter where someone wants to go out to eat for me, because I'm just like, do they have a chicken Caesar anything? Okay, I'm good then. Chicken Caesar wrap, chicken Caesar sandwich, just a regular chicken Caesar salad. All day. This restaurant by me has this chicken Caesar wrap that is just unfucking real. I don't know what they do to the chicken. I don't know what they do to the wrap, but something about it is just it's too good. If that was available to me to eat every day, I would probably be 300 pounds at this point, because it's probably not that healthy. Ooh. Ugh. No. Oh my god, Debo's ping right in this moment was 240. Hold on, I need to pee before I start this game now. I got off track. See, look at what Cheese did. Look at what Cheese did. Unbelievable. Golly. Golly. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Yes. Thanks, Chi. As always. Fucking unbelievable. There we go, balls. My last balls. Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking while I was peeing is how Volvo, yet again, like Volvo is the most notorious team for like starting slow in the season and really peaking right around playoff time. Beating GVMH, almost beating Prices right there. Like Volvo just gets better and better each season as the season goes on. I feel like that's like their signature thing is to start slow at the beginning of the season and then get into tip-top shape right around playoff time. Is that my phone going off? What am I hearing? Oh, shit. It was my phone. Unbelievable. Okay. Now, Clinic versus Band of Morons. Obviously, a big one in the silver division. Clinic, perennially one of the favorites to take it all in silver. Band of Morons, I believe in second place as it stands right now, only behind Clan X. So, winner of this game is in really good shape heading into the last week of the regular season. I think Clinic plays... Who does Clinic play? Oh, shit. No. There's no good way for me to look at this. Band of Morons plays Best Buds, and Clinic plays GVMH. Man, there's so much shit that can still happen in Silver. It's actually insane. There's no way of knowing what's going to happen in Silver still, and we are about to be done with Week 7, basically. Fucked up, man. Nothing is set in stone, really, in any of the divisions right now, with only realistically one match left to play. Gold is still pretty much up in the air. I think, as it stands right now... Oh, Chi just posted the schedule for next week. Oh, you mean... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I already looked, though. Wait a goddamn... Oh, yeah, that's right. So, as it stands right now in Gold, I think a lot is going to be decided by our match against G-Skill next week. Because right now, we're in first place with 1 loss, but we're probably going to lose to G-Skill, so that'll put us at 2 losses. And G-Skill will obviously have the tiebreaker on us at that point. Basically, whoever wins the G-Skill... Actually, but it'll also depend. If we lost to Over before that, and we had 2 losses, then even if we won against G-Skill, I think we would be in second place. I guess depending on how much we won by. I think right now, Icy Hot is now locked into third. I think it's definitely G-Skill and Thunder are 1 and 2, just the order can still be changed. I think now that Icy Hot has a 3rd loss because we have the tiebreaker on them, they can't leapfrog us. They could leapfrog G-Skill if G-Skill lost to us and lost their Railroad 2 game, though. So, there's definitely a lot of movement that could happen there still in the top 4. In Silver, there's no telling what's going to happen. In Bronze, No-Go is pretty well locked into first place, but there's still a couple of scenarios where they could be overtaken. Rodeo, Uncle Rico's Time Machine, Rifle Nades, they're all right in there. Yeah, that was actually really big for us, you guys winning. That made our last 2 matches a lot less stressful as far as like potentially not getting a bye in the first round and having to play that risky first round matchup. We could have seen a potential 3-way fucking tie between us, Icy Hot, and G-Skill. That would have been a total clusterfuck because in that event, probably, it would be G-Skill is 2-0 against Thunder, who is 2-0 against Icy Hot, who is 2-0 against G-Skill. Like, what a weird fucking season it is between those 3 teams right now. Unbelievable. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. The quarterfinals is going to be a bloodbath. I am very interested to see what ends up happening there. You know, Seoul has been so low-key fucking scary this whole season. They almost beat both of our teams back-to-back there. Obviously then they lose to Over, but like Over also almost beat G-Skill this season. So it's like, there's just no telling, man. I basically can't predict a single game confidently in the Gold Division this season. I always end up picking G-Skill, but look what happened, you know? I keep saying I'm never going to pick against G-Skill, and whenever I say that, they end up losing to Icy Hot. Same thing with Clinic. I say I'm never going to pick against Clinic, and then they lose whenever I say that. So the curse is real coming from me. I should just stop predicting. Dude, right? I cannot even imagine. Like, with Over, their map pool is so tailor-made for best of threes as well. Like, they are good at the maps that you most likely are going to play in best of threes always, you know? Like, they don't really deal in random, like, Solitude and shit like that. They're all about the Anzio, Harrington, Lennon, you know, maybe not Railroad 2 so much, but definitely those three. And Armory, they're pretty good at as well. And then Seoul, I don't even know what map you'd want to pick against Seoul anymore. I have no idea. If anyone was thinking about Harrington, the match against us certainly changes that, because they were very problematic on Harrington. Anzio, maybe. Lennon, maybe. Like, I don't know. They have so much danger that they pose on any of those maps. It's like, you almost have to go into a best-of-3 veto with them and just kind of, like, hope that you can figure it out on the fly after you see their bans, you know? Which is a really nice thing to have as a team, where you just are a total wild card in the veto process. Teams don't really know what you want to play. They don't really know what they don't want to play against you, really. It's a very scary potential scenario where, like, you can't be sure that you got to just pick to your strengths, basically. You can't afford to try to pick, like, counter pick them at all, because they might be hoping for that. It's very interesting. Gold is maybe the most interesting that it's been in KTP this season. I think there's, you know, season 2 and 3 were pretty cool. But I think this one might actually outdo those by a little bit, just because everybody is so fucking capable of beating everybody. Like, the fact that Over came within, 8 points of beating G-Skill, and then Over ends up actually losing to Soul, but Soul ends up basically beating Thunder and beating Dice, and then, you know, Thunder's beating Icy Hot, who's beating G-Skill, who's beating Thunder, and it's just a fucking... What the fuck? God, my phone is just going on and on and on. Yeah. Snowstorm, blah, blah, blah. And then, I mean, don't even get me started on Silver and Bronze, because that's maybe even more up in the air than fucking Gold right now. It's ridiculous. Which I guess makes sense coming out of the LAN that we just had. It makes sense that things are so crazy in every division right now. Everybody was really peaking for that LAN, and then you come out of that with the huge adrenaline rush of that tournament, and everybody's right on top of their game for this one. It took the guys who maybe weren't practicing for that LAN a little bit longer to get into the season, but now everybody is right up to where they want to be. So it's going to be a fun last, like, month or whatever we've got left now. Basically a month. Going to be a lot of casting, that's for sure. All right. Now... Oh, yeah. Well, that too. That is certainly also a thing. You know, I think I would love to be able to bank on inconsistency from teams in Gold, but that is a dangerous mistake to make in the Gold division right now. Nobody knows anything in Gold when it comes down to who's a favorite in each matchup. On paper, there's a lot of matchups that I think you could look at throughout the season and have been like, oh, well, this is definitely what's going to happen there. And then that wasn't what happened at all. It's interesting. All right, we're live officially. I don't know if maybe there was already a kill or not, but Debo is lagging right off the bat. As he is rifling, so at least if he was heavying, I think it would be even more of a pain in the ass for him right now. Trades go off the favor of Band of Morons. To start it off, Tom is able to get a couple back. Suave over on that new slope on Broken. Crawd's able to get him out of there real fast. And Crawd on this map, we have seen have some really ridiculous games. As right off the bat, there he is, doubling up on the bar. Crawd and ProStar are the heavy team this week. Insight back on the third rifle, it looks like. Along with James and Defra. Actually, Insight might be carring even, maybe. And obviously, we all know Darren loves his bridge map, so I suspect he will have a good performance. Hey, how's it going, Cercado? Oh, that's a lot down. Oh, Sam, though, is able to get the clutch break there right at the last second for a double. Of course, the Candyman can. Crawd is still going, though. 5-0 for Crawd right now. He is going to finally be taken out by Debo, and Candy gets another one to break bridge once again. Debo doubles up, and Clinic are looking real good to start off, but ProStar out of water. He's being chased right now, and Sam able to get one more added to the tally. Candyman and Debo, basically between the two of them there, just got 8 kills. The second flag is now in the hands of Debo. 15 health and a double nade. 10 kills between the two of them right now, and it looks like Clinic are going to get... Ooh, maybe not. They broke it. Just barely. Band of Morons get the break off. Debo's able to double up again anyways. Debo now up to 8-2 after that. What a run from Debo. Clinic do end up getting bridge when all is said and done. Candyman is still at 7-1. What a start for him. And Band of Morons going to have to look to defend at their last flag. Candyman still with that scavenge car. Oh, what a nade. Oh my god, he just barely escaped it. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Candy, nice pre-fire there from Cody to get him out of back alley before he could work his way up to the 1. Band of Morons going to have to clear out a lot of areas now. Schmaltzy is right there with Suave, I believe, at the shit pile. Allen's going to be able to grab one more. Insight gets Allen back. ProStar up there at the well is able to grab another one as well. Debo finds one. Going to jump across to watch the shit pile push next. Just looking right at the flag. Tom gets 2 more. Where is he right now? He's up at water, and a good spot here for Tom. Oh, yeah, I think there was a lot of problems going on for everybody on Sunday. We've all been kind of talking about that all day today, where it's like, we don't know if it was the internet, all the servers, if it's like computer problems. There was so many like crashes and lag outs and shit on Sunday. It was really bad. Oh, Debo, wide swing there. Insight is ready and waiting to take him out of that fireplace. And there we go. Band of Morons are able to get their 2 back. Till looks like he spotted one. He hits him for sure. That might be Tom over at the double doors. It looked like a sniper. Allen's going to be able to get one back from on the bridge. Insight up to the new house. Tom is still alive. Clinic getting 3 unanswered there. Oh, Insight finds Allen, picks up the car, and hits a nice second shot onto Candyman. Schmaltz is able to bring it back. Suave still alive, looking over this allied second. 10 kills for Debo, 8 kills for Candy, 8 kills for Insight, and 7 for ProStar right now. Darren gonna have to get out of there before any nades come flying up that pile of shit. Darren now clearing the end of bridge. Sniper not peeking there just yet. What a shot by Allen. Just appears out of nowhere, stops on a dime, and puts down a scope sniper from afar. Good work so far by Clinic here. 16-3 points are the score right now. Tom is up in Newhouse, and Allen's going to be pushing up right behind him. Darren is watching for that water push as he sees a nade go up, so he will suspect that somebody is nearby. Somebody's headed that direction to clear it out. Oh no, it was Insight. He's dead. Clinic going to try to work for the 2 as they now have a push out of water. I think Allen, Tom is right there to watch that sliver of fireplace, but his teammate walked right in front of him. Unfortunate timing there, and Band of Morons are going to get a pretty good set of kills right now. Schmaltz and Suave each get 1. Tom is right here next to Walter as well, so Clinic in good shape to continue to hang on. Ha ha ha! Yeah, Candy so far at least is looking nuts to start it off. At least he had 1 life where he had like 8 kills. Ooh, look at this play from Walter here. Oh, they found him. Darren able to catch him and drops the negative on him. Darren did say to be on the lookout for all the negatives he throws out there in this match. Oh, that's a lot dead on the Clinic side. Tom just missing the flick. Goes for the pre-fire. It doesn't land, and Nicholson's able to get him out of there. Band of Morons might be able to get bridge now. Insight watching for the push out on a connector. Nicholson finds one more there, and Band of Morons do get it back. Oh, yeah, okay, this is first half. That makes sense then. Nicholson able to triple up there at the end of bridge. He's starting to get going now as well. Right next to that double windows, and he's able to hit the flick onto Debo. 4 kills for Darren, and he's ready for more. Clears the connector. Oh, he saw one, but he didn't notice it. He does give the little crouch hop. Insight dying to his own grenade over there. And now Darren puts out a pot shot and falls back down to peek from the end of bridge again. No one there yet. Oh, they're on the right side. There's Candyman to peek from Newhouse. Debo coming up that water ramp. And this is something that is only available on this newest version of Saints, where you can kind of use the water and broken bridge to traverse back and forth. Oh, nice shot from Insight there. Looked like he was dead to rights, but able to get Garand bullets off in time, up to 10 and 6 now. He's got another nade to throw in anywhere he wants. He's able to find Debo pushing out Green, but a nice trade from Tom. Oh my God, really? That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. What a 3K from Tomfoolery at the end of Bridge. Clearing shit out, and Clinic may be able to grab Bridge back. Crawd is able to get one, but it's not on the cap zone, and Clinic back in control of the double cap. Candyman dropping on into water, stands at 11 and 7. Him and Debo have had a very fast start on this game for Clinic. ProStar and Insight on the Band of Morons side have done the same. Sam's nade goes, oh my God, what are you supposed to do there? Debo and Candy clear out 3 with 2 nades. Nicholson's able to bring one back. Debo standing on an off angle on the bridge, ready to flick over, but 3 more kills go the way of Band of Morons, and they might be able to wrestle their way back on the bridge here. Walter in a tough spot up on the box in the middle of the bridge. He's going to have to keep his vision peeled between numerous areas here. Schmaltzy dropping on into the water to try to play defense, and he might have an avenue to sneak up on them here. He's hearing footsteps all around. You can see one guy up in the Newhouse area. Schmaltz now working the flank, and Defrag has no idea. Schmaltz lines up 2 more. Going to pre-fire in and just try to stay alive. Schmaltz now all the way behind them, but if they hop on bridge, I don't know if there's anyone. Nope, Suave is still here. I was going to say, I don't know if there's anyone there to break it. Nice shot from Insight, and good work from Band of Morons once again. Is Crawd still alive at the 2? He is. Crawd continuing to find frags over at the Axis 2. Sam and Debo each get 1, but I think Band of Morons got this. They do. 3 HP on defrag, and very even kill distribution on the Band of Morons side right now. Schmaltz going to double up from the back of bridge. ProStar in green. Trying to watch that back of bridge cross. Nicholson in sniper loft, able to catch 2. The Scharfschützen Lofton. Oh, and a 3rd. What a flick out of the flying Debo as he bunny hops across the bridge. Nicholson went rabbit hunting, and he's got a 4th as well. 12 and 8 for Darren now after a slow start. I think he's 9 and 3 in that however many minutes since then. Oh, he's walled there for 61. Defrag and Insight able to get 1 back apiece. Debo looking to swing the end of bridge. Swinging a miss at him. Defrag goes down to Tom. Debo looking to get eyes on anybody. He does, but right at that moment, oof. Yeah, I think that is definitely, I'd say, the one case to be made for sidedness. Overall, like, it seems even in the way the matches have been played, but that nade right there alone is enough that I think it should be considered Axis-sided. There's really no... I mean, here's the thing. You can break from water exit. Like, you do technically have a nade from safety, but, like, what are the odds that anyone's going to be here besides the water guy, right? Whereas for the Axis, it's, like, right outside of spawn. So everybody's coming this way, you know? Like, everybody is coming this way. It's such an instant nade, an easy one to throw. You know, so it's, yeah, exactly, yeah. You have to, like, have been alive and just chilling there, and nobody pushed you, and then even if they did push you and you killed them, then they have to also still decide to get on it. Like, it's so much more of a niche safe nade than it is this Axis one where it's just like, oh, we had 6 guys spawn, now they can all throw, 12 grenades up there or whatever. Nicholson able to find another one. He's up to 16 and 9 now. Darren having a classic bridge map performance for him right here. Debo going to get 2 before James gets the trade. Nicholson waiting for that water peak. Candyman must be in that area. Oh, he was in that area, but he was much closer than I expected him to be. Clinic are just going to get on this thing. Nicholson is able to catch Schmaltz there, and that'll mean Clinic are going to have to fall off of this. Scott dropping in down to 69 health is nice. Allen able to get the pick on Darren. 20 kills for Debo right now, and Nicholson has been the one to creep up behind him to 18. Debo, oh, I thought he just hit that shot, but it's Allen, as these cars for Clinic are looking good. Allen has hit a few fucking heaters on the cars thus far. Allen hears that water sound cue. Till's able to get him and another one. James looking to add to his tally now. Trying to clear out this 4-way area. Hasn't encountered a 3rd yet. I just saw a muzzle flash go off somewhere. And Schmaltz comes around the corner pre-firing. Nicholson catches Candy up at the double doors. Suave goes down to Nicholson as well. 20 and 10 for Darren now. A 2-1 and second top fragging after 11 and a half minutes. Garrett coming with the nade from access side of bridge. Hits the wall, so it's not going to get as far as he'd probably like. Defrag spamming into the puzzle piece, but a nade from Allen's going to get him. Debo watching for any guys to pop their heads up over here. Till's going to get one with the nade. Crawd's going to get one with the nade. Crawd with a second. Suave up the ramp is going to be able to get the trade. Insight is watching for that cross to the Allied second flag in the double doors area. Double sniper setup on this map on either side is always good. Much like Armory in that sense, where if you can have a couple snipers posted up in good areas, it's going to be really tough to take care of. Debo once again going off for a multi-kill. He's at 23. James now also at 20 on the other side. Debo, no one's really peeking him in this area, though. He's been up here for a minute, but hasn't really had many opportunities to actually see anybody. Spamming that brick wall. Insight is able to find one on that sniper, and a second kill for Insight. This guy snipes. He's going to take his chances at half wall. Neck Schmaltz might be the only one alive. Debo is still alive at upper red. No, James is able to get him an Insight with the flick, and that was team down in a bridge cap for Band of Morons. Insight's going to get all the way up. Ticket booth. What a shot from Debo, though. No chance to hit that one back. Allen's going to be taken out by Suave. Debo goes for the prone dive peek. It almost worked, but a nice flick from Darren, and Clinic are going to have to protect their one now. Where's Tom? He's on the spawn ramp. He was able to get Crawd swinging out to the 2. Darren gets a double kill. Darren is still going on this streak up to 24-11. Oh, and Tom just gets around the corner. We can see ProStar has worked his way into backhaul now. And Clinic's going to need to clear this. He catches Tom there. ProStar knows there's more. He doubles up with the headshot on Candy. Now he's holding this sliver angle. Allen's going to go down to a nade. You can see Schmaltz on safety watching from the front. Defrag finds Debo. Suave right up at the sandbag to watch the push out of lower red. ProStar shooting through that wall. I don't know if the bar goes through that. I'm assuming not. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. That is the right move. And I will bet that it works in this case because, I mean, there's really not a lot you can do to get around that. That's like definitely in this situation. This is where you need to be. Because even if they try to come out other spots, you already have the play on them every time. Sam spots Crawd running back across to the top of water. It's just Sam and Tom. Respawn gets in now. Oh, Sam, nice clear, and he hits the second shot. Unbelievable 2K from Candy. James going to try to work out. He 90s one. Nade coming in. Doesn't get him. They are spamming the wall back at him. He's not being hit. There's another one for Till. Till gets out, but Tom with the trade back. ProStar is up on Broken. Suave coming back bridge. Nicholson's going to find the first. Suave is ready for a reswing from the new house. Trying to hold that 1 pixel angle. Took the shot. Darren is now up at the big double box on the bridge. Suave not able to land that. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Considering where you were and where he was, I figure that had to be a robbery there. You could even, like, hear the bullet go through him, basically, at that point. Band of Morons still not giving up all this control they've got. Clinic was able to get their 2 back, but you can see there's already 2 guys right here for Band of Morons. Crawd and ProStar, the heavies, both able to get another one up at the second flag. Cody looking to try to clear that actual spawn exit. He's going to hit another one, this time on Allen. Oh my god, they almost lined up. He's got a second anyways. ProStar down to 70 health. Oh, just misses the flick, and he will go down to a nade, but great work from the heavies of Band of Morons there. Clinic going to have to try to retake this too, and it's always a dangerous retake, especially when broken control is so well established. Oh, defrag with a TK nade there on James. Inside up into lower red, car in hand. Defrag is going to get one. He's shot through the wall for 87. Fortunately, they don't hear that sound cue, so Insight's going to escape with 13 health. 2 car kills to his name. Hasn't spotted another one, and he's going to get through back alley. 20 and 15 for Insight now. 28 for James. 27 for Nicholson. 26 for Debo. Insight able to find a third. They're going to have to wall him or nade him out of here. If they keep peeking him, he's going to get more. Debo gets 2. Insight hears all these footsteps there. When will they try to come in and clear this out? You can see 1 car elbow swing, and he's going to get the fuck out of there. Nades go by him. He's got a buddy coming up. Ticket booth now. Oh, swing and a miss. Gets the pistol out. Is able to land it in the end. Suave with his back turned, just maneuvering enough to survive at that extra half a second, and that's going to get Insight killed in the end as he ends up with no bullets left. James with the nade for back of bridge. Doesn't get anyone. ProStar once again, and the steady stream of bodies through broken and lower red proving to be a very difficult puzzle for Clinic to solve right now as they're once again down to a 2v6. Oh, no, that looked like it was maybe, I mean, you don't know with no scope, I guess, but it looked like it was maybe on him. Suave gets the pistol out and is taken out by the dead native Debo. Clinic still alive for the time being. Schmaltzy goes down to Nicholson there as well. Tom is ready for a toll booth swing. Sam clearing back calls, but ProStar is right up in lower red. Darren doubling up again. 31 and 15. Tom is able to find ProStar there. I don't know where he came from or if he walled him. Unclear. Debo going out balcony and he just walks. That is so tilting. Yeah, it's inevitable, right? It is inevitable. Especially with the way the game or the servers were acting on this day. Tom with a picked up car almost hits that flick, but Defrag going to win that fight. Insight once again backing up Broken, does 90 to Schmaltz and dies. But still, they're able to wrestle Broken Bridge back immediately as Debo stands alone now. He's going to find the first. Oh, but immediately dies to Nicholson as Debo's ping. I was going to say, that looked like an interp shot, and then you look at his ping, and it's because he's got coffee lemon tea ping right now. That makes sense. Where is Darren at right now? He's still in the loft. ProStar down the new ramp, looking to cover this broken bridge and water steps. Area Till! What a 3K. Very quick. He had a collateral in there as well. Let me see what this looked like. It's going to keep switching, but I don't want to go back too far. So he gets a headshot, and then they double up for a double headshot. That was basically 2 Garand bullets and 3 headshots for Till. Crawd is going to get 2 of his own as he slides into back alley. 24 kills for Drew now. 2, make it 25. 3 for Crawd quickly there. And Band of Morons in really, really good shape to finish out this Allied side. They have reversed that lead. Oh, yeah, for sure. Anytime, any ping is better than having it spiking back and forth. Always. Any ping. Ooh, Crawd is able to get another one now. Crawd finds a fourth. Maybe even a fifth at this point. I lost track. Clinic is having to hold on for dear life. Crawd is still going strong. Crawd finds another. Crawd is going to go down. Allen doubles up. Tom with the clutch. And they're not able to get another shot off. Band of Morons will cap out with 40 seconds left in the half. And that was huge. That cap out will loom large over the rest of this game. Yeah, seriously. I can't believe he has 30 kills right now. That's absolutely ridiculous when you watch him play with that ping, seeing the shots that he's been able to hit at all. Now Clinic trying to play out the rest of this half without giving up any more of a lead here. Nice double kill for Scott. There is a third man in this area. It's Nicholson. Suave is ready for him. Hat trick for Suave. What's he up to there? Number 18. And the first half will end with a 57-point lead for Band of Morons, really turning the tides there after it looked like Clinic was going to walk out of this half with a lead for the first 10 minutes or so. Once Band of Morons got control of Bridge, they really, really made it impossible for Clinic to battle back, and then getting the full cap on top of it was absolutely monstrous. So 106 to 49, 38 kills for Till in the end. Was a huge half for him, ending up top fragging. Oh, I already forgot what I said the fucking score was. 106 to 49. So 38 for James, 34 and 18 for Darren, 28 for Crawd, 27 for ProStar, 25 for Insight, 13 for Defrag, and then 31 for Debo, 23 for Sam, 22 for Tom, 21 for Allen, 18 apiece for Schmaltz and Suave, 57-point lead for Band of Morons. Which I will forget probably before the time. 106. I said 57 points. That's got to be 49. That's gotta be right. Yeah. All right. There. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. The naming convention I used was the problem there, nothing else. Because I named them half one, so both the demos are named half one. It confused me for a moment. All right. What do we got for classes here? Schmaltzy and Suave on the bars. Alan, Debo, and Sam on the rifles. Tom on the sniper. And then James and Defrag on the cars. Insight on the Stas. I figured you were going to get to car here. This is second half, Darren. We just watched you go from, like, I don't know, 3 and 5 to 34 and 18. Something like that. Cody on an Unter. Crowd, of course, always going to be STGing. And Darren on the sniper. It was 0 and 5. Okay. It was even worse. I didn't even realize that it was actually an 0 and 5. So that's crazy. I think you ended up at 16 and 8. Or 16 and 7 at one point. Yeah. I caught it. I didn't know it was 0, but... Oof. Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, I guess it worked out then. That is true. If the second half ended up playing out that shitty for you as far as, like, lag and shit, maybe it was better. Although I think the car is probably a little more forgiving in that regard. You know, you can kind of just, like, maybe pop some interp shots off. Jesus. Yeah, you had a really long streak at one point where you were just, like, popping back and forth between bridge and loft and just annihilating anybody who decided to peek. Darren alive here at the end of bridge to start. No one giving him a chance to get on the board yet. Yeah, I'm blaming lag. I'm going to blame lag for you because there's something very wrong with everybody on this day. I'm really glad we didn't end up playing this day. Oh, ha. Oh, Till is actually that was Till and Insight getting that break. I thought for a second that he got a PDX special there, but one of them was Insight. So Band of Morons off to a good start again here, not giving up bridge when it looked like they just might. James up in the puzzle piece. No one peeking yet. Now he's able to find Tom as he peeks the Scharfschützen Loftenhausen. Oh, got another one there in Newhouse. He's 7 HP, so he can't afford to take a single bullet. Spots one up in the loft again. Hasn't found the frag yet. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, God, he hits the shot, but it's on Crod there. James is able to hit that shot. As soon as I switch away from him, of course. ProStar getting out into lower green. Oh, yeah. Nope, you found a way back in. You found a way back in. James at 8 and 2, able to start that life with the bridge break and end it now as he dies. 8 and 2, and Band of Morons having bridge. ProStar doubling up there at the ship pile. Ooh, he spots a third, but Debo's going to get him there. Crod on respawn, Clinic on respawn. Debo up to the double doors, finds the head of Crod there. A huge kill to get always. Debo going to peek out those doors now. Finds one more, able to get that frag as well. He's still got a nade to throw somewhere. I have no idea where. It might get him. It might get him. It did. He had no idea, it looked like. Yep, Debo had to laugh at that one. Till never realized that there was a nade behind him there, and he just had to accept his death once he finally did. Sam coming with a nade for the end of bridge. I did, yep. Yep, that's actually the only negative that I've seen so far. I'm sure that there were other ones, but my volume's kind of low on the game, so I probably just didn't hear them from a different spot. But I did catch that one. Clinic really desperate to try to get back this bridge. Schmaltz at the 2 now, might open it up. Cody over on Broken. Not going to be able to get the break. He does get out behind them. James is going to find one of the cappers. Walter gets James from behind. ProStar with that flank on another one of the bridge cappers, though. Now Cody in a really strong position, considering what the situation is. It's going to be tough for Clinic to clear him out of here. Now he's going to be able to come behind the water guy, and they had no idea that he could be there. Manga, and ProStar continuing onward and upward is going to run this streak up to about 5 kills all over the map. Broken, under control of Clinic and his bridge for the time being. Darren spots the sniper left bridge there after killing Debo. Will Tom go up sniper loft is the next question. Suave going to get his third there. Up at the top of water steps, makes it 4, but a good crossfire from Band of Morons. Not going to let that streak go any further. Tom now out at the left side of bridge. Oh, that was actually Defrag that died there. I thought it was Darren getting taken out, but no. Darren is still there, and he's going to trade on Allen, down to 24 health. Looking to spam that wall. Looking for another peek now. Where is Tom? Holding that off angle. Tom shoots Walter there, and Darren, that should count as one for him, as just his presence alone was enough to result in a death on the clinic side. Running double kill for Crod, and then goes down to the dead native Suave. James trying to figure out where he wants to throw this nade. Insight going to die to Debo. ProStar catches Debo there in the water. 45 health on Cody. Tom gets Nicholson from that loft. And now Clinic still in control of the bridge. Cody just trying to find anyone to shoot. It looks like he shot through that guy's feet. He maybe hit him. I don't know. You never know in this game. No, he didn't hit him. He didn't hit him. Clinic still getting the better of the frag battle right now. Insight and Nicholson, the last two alive. Insight goes down. It's all on Darren. He's going to fall back to try to stall some time here for the respawn. There is the respawn. You can just see that guy run all the way across and not get hit. Who was that? Was it Suave? Maybe. Oh, no, it was Sam, I think. Just sprinting across. Just kind of assuming, like, you're not going to hit me here. Oh, Nicholson does hit that shot on Walter, though. Suave gets one back. Debo trying to get out of water and is able to secure the kill on Crod. Debo looking into the spawn ramp is able to get a second. Pre-firing the ramp. Debo, even with 150 ping, still finding high impact. Now Allen in lower red. Looking for a chance to swing, and a triple kill for ProStar. All around that Axis 2. Cody able to take out half a clinic in one swoop. And now much better situation for Band of Morons to try to work out of. Defrag got himself a sniper off the ground. Dude, right? I can't believe he had 30 kills on Axis, or 31 or whatever he had, playing with that fucking ping situation. Uh-oh. Allen is last alive now. He might be able to get this off. Oh, no, they're looking at him, and Defrag with the hat trick on the picked up sniper is going to be the reason Band of Morons get this bridge. Clinic is respawned now. Where did Defrag go? He's watching from the bottom of the steps. A nice shot on a Debo. That's 4 for Paul now. But there's another water guy that he did not consider. Just Darren and Insight left alive here. Uh-oh. Darren. Not much left in Suave. What a 3K. Let me rewind that. I have no idea how he came out of that with 3 kills. Coming off the 2. Pre-firing up in the double doors. Able to find James there. Picks up the car. Peeking doors. Just misses the flick. Whips out the pistol. Finds the head. Gets hit for 80. And then hits that hip there. You hit him for 80 through the door. Holy Christ. And then, I mean, I maybe interp shot. I don't know. A crazy 3K nonetheless for Suave there. Sam looking to try to get this guy crossing broken. And, I mean, just everybody we watched in this game so far has had moments where it just looks like they have 1,000 ping. Holy fuck. There's just something wrong with DOD on this day. Darren going to be able to get Sam after grabbing the 2. Suave leading the server right now at 16 and 10. Darren going to try his hand peeking connector now. Nobody's showing themselves. Gets up to that loft at half wall angle. And still nobody there. Where are they? Where are they? ProStar got himself a car. Suave going to find Crowd on broken. Nice nade from James. Gets Debo. Suave doubles up again, and Schmaltz with one more. It's all on Defrag and Darren. Defrag going to find the first. Darren going to find the second. Darren still alive at connector. Here's the water sound. There's definitely a guy pushing up under broken. He could shortcut the ramp and try to flank Darren here, so he's got to keep his eyes peeled. Uh-oh. Right when Tom peeks, and there is Suave to take him down from behind. Sam still there in the water as well, gets Crod. So Clinic in a decent spot now to work back for Bridge. Defrag watching for that double windows peek, but Cody's going to double up on the Unter as well. 7 health to his name. James in upper red going to get Schmaltzy. James finds a second, and that's a lot of unanswered kills on the Band of Morons side. I know, right? I think you guys will probably be playing each other again. I'm guessing like semifinals. I feel like that's a Destiny semifinals matchup. Nice shot from Tom to get James out of upper red. He's been very good in upper red so far in this half. Tom just trying to find another guy to shoot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be a sick playoff run. That would be a sick playoff run. I'm very curious to see how everything works out for brackets-wise. Oh, yeah. No. Clinic, after, you know, they looked like they were guaranteed that undefeated season, and then Goose were the ones to end it on them. So it's kind of probably one of those things where both teams would like this match again. You know they'd like to get that one back. Suave looking for that bar snipe. Defrag doubles up. Suave, I think, hit that guy at the box on connector, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know which guy it was, to be honest. I have no clue, but no one's hit, so he didn't. Second flag, cap by Craw. Now he gets over into Fireplace. Able to find the first. Debo with a nice jump peek, but not able to get the shot off. Craw, long-range bar for his second. He gets back out to the ship pile, and he's able to... Oh, Suave. That was a huge kill to get. Otherwise, you had Crawd in your back alley up to your spawn. ProStar is there to back him up. Gets the kill onto Suave. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, yeah, I forgot he was in there at the start of this game. I completely forgot that he was there when I first opened the demo up. If you hadn't said that, I would have never remembered that. James doubling up again. He's now up to 18 and 12. ProStar leading the server, well, leading the team at least right now. Suave is leading the server. Schmaltz trying to get someone out of Fireplace. The jump peek there. He's got a lot of targets. Crawd's going to get him out. Defrag coming up the ladder on the bridge. Till finds another one. That's number 19 as he gets a negative on him from Debo. Debo getting himself a car in hand now to help try to clear back alley further. Who is alive? Allen got insight up at the slab. Oh, finds another one. Not able to hit the second bullet yet. Gets out across the bridge. Gets out across the bridge. Drop under. He is able to find... Oh, no way. He almost got out behind Darren there. I think Darren actually did turn around and was ready for that. So I think he would have got the kill either way there, but that was almost really funny. Uh-oh. Candyman. You can see insight over here at these double doors area. So he is going to have a hand to play if Clinic were to go for bridge right now. Insight falling back on the broken. Oh, yeah, I thought so. I was pretty sure even if he had landed there. Because he jumped, right? So he couldn't have shot at you until he landed anyways. Nope, Darren gets 2. Oh, and right when I go to switch to him, I jinx him. 2 alive on Clinic, 3 alive on Band. Was that a live body? Unclear, but Defrag picking up the sniper is going to break bridge. Still alive with 10 HP on the right side. He's at 16 and 15 thus far. Good start to his Axis side, about 12 minutes in. Walter now over on the Tommy gun. Debo, actually Allen has picked up the bar. Defrag hits that shot on him as well. ProStar, another kill on Broken as he continues to be strong here. 22 and 14 and another for him. Now Darren and Defrag both at the end of bridge with snipers. Darren going to go relocate. Got the double sniper set up. You don't want to be too bunched up. Gets out to Khan. No, every time that Darren has been here, there's just been nobody anywhere. I don't know where they are. Like, there's a couple. There's one. He's on the wrong side of bridge. Every time that I've seen you get here, now someone peeks, but it's not even a real peek. That's very unlucky. Here comes the Clinic. Choo-choo. Uh-oh, Suave actually went down to a TK there. Crawd trying to trade back. Pre-fires in. Allen getting fought at from 2 different angles. Still alive for the time being. Crawd's just going to run at him, and he's able to get him out of there with the pistol as Darren finds Schmaltz as well. Tom up in Newhouse, able to catch Crawd coming out green. Tom is shot at. Darren up in the... Oh, no, actually, that's Till. Nice shot there onto Tom. Ooh. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just got to tell yourself it's going to get better, you know? It's all right. We've all had these games before. Oh, Darren's still going from connector. Suave is just going to go prone rather than take his chance. He did get up. Darren now up to 17 and 7. Oh, and then Allen is there with a picked up sniper right when he turns around. Yeah, they were just like not peeking the area. It's weird. Every time I go looking at you there, I'm like, what? Where are they? They're just nowhere to be found. They're not at the end of bridge. They're not in Newhouse. Oh, Allen. Did he hit him there? It looked like it. He did for 95. Sam's going to swoop in and pick up the scraps there. Ay, ay, ay. Just a crazy looking 2K from Sam. Insight. Now on the STG, maybe? No, picked up the STG. Is on an Unter, and he doubles up. His spidey sense is tingling about those double windows, and he would be correct. Sam is right there, but Tom also has his back covered, so Darren gonna get the location of the sniper now. Ha 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 ha! What are these buttons? I would say, what are these arrow keys, but I know for everyone else, it's what is this WASD shit? No one. Oh, wait. Tom goes down to James. Defrag all the way up out of water. Oh God, he ran into Allen there, though. Good coverage from Allen. James hit for 90. ProStar's going to get one back, as is Darren. Allen goes down. If I'm watching Darren, nobody's peeking him. Every time I switch off you, you're getting kills. Then I go back to you, and there's no one to kill. Where's Sam right now? Sam picking up a car over at the well from Till. 29 for ProStar. Great half so far. As for Suave at 28. James also 23 and 18, and Darren 19 and 8. Tom doubling up there. Sam, ooh, nice shot from Defrag in the middle of bridge. Darren gets another one. He's pushed up double doors, and a nice shot. He's hit for 14. Not able to land the third, but he's still going to have another shot at it, and he will. And the negative. Debo trying to play an unexpected angle there, dropping and shooting after he said he couldn't shoot. Crawd is going to get a shovel kill onto Suave as well. And Darren with the gank nig. Yep. I mean, you know, 100%. Oh, Schmaltzy on that carbine, but Till's going to double up for 2. Tom is watching that back alley area. Nade goes into James's face, but he gets away from it. Here's a nade prime to his right as he watches it go. Oh, not quite able to get the shot off and dies, but Defrag is pushing out water as well. Crawd back alley traded back. Defrag still alive here on full HP. Not able to land it as Tom gets another. Debo got all the way up to connector there, but inside able to get him right back out. ProStar still alive up at this secondary spawn on the allied side of the map. Pre-fires in. Hit for 49 back in the other direction. Darren going to catch Allen trying to make his way out. And ProStar falling back to the fireplace. Oh, unfortunate. It looked like Insight had himself a pass up to the first flag, but a nade comes flying in his direction. Hey, man, Garand Unter is where it's at. I suck with the Unter, so I use the Stas just to have the extra nades. If I was, like, a better player with the Unter, I would always use it. You know? Oh, yeah, dude. It is always so nice to play on a team like that. I think people underestimate how much of a factor that is in the way things can go for an individual player. Oh, Insight with the triple kill there. A nade kill, and 2 Unters almost was able to stick alive a little longer for another. Darren will get the trade back anyways. It was a nice shot from Tom. Just the head peeking over the top of those double stacked boxes. I'm curious if it was from standing still or if it was a crouch up thing. In this game, you never know. Sometimes you think like you're not visible, and for some reason your model just like gets a little bit taller out of nowhere. It's very weird. Oh, ProStar, another double kill on this Unter. Is there a third guy there? He looks like he thinks there is. Tom is over at the slab. He's going to be able to get Insight crossing through. Crawd is pushed up to the spawn exit again. Debo gets him and a teammate, drops the neg bomb on him as well. Oh, and Defrag, Nicholson, everybody getting kills here. Debo is last alive. Where is he? He's up at the slab. Oh. It wasn't that one, though, the one where you went up behind the boxes? Because that was a nice shot by him, whatever it was. Oh, yeah, that was it right there. Yeah, that was exactly what I was just talking about, where you were here. Yeah. I was curious if you were crouch hopping, because I would have thought that you weren't able to be seen there. So, yeah, the fact that you were crouch hopping makes sense. In this game, sometimes, though, if you crouch hop once just to check, it'll like act like you're that height for an extra few seconds. It's really weird. So I wasn't sure if you were actively crouch hopping or not. Oh, nice flick from James, and able to get the second as well. There's a third here as well. He is going to go down. Crawd gets that trade back. Tom with his head on a swivel having to look for another trade. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, that was a little bit of a traffic jam scenario there. Debo gets the trade on Insight. 33 for Suave, and Tom at 30 and 18, still finding a way to have impact in a really tough spot right now for Clinic. Darren now up to 28 and 11. Nice shot from James. Oh, almost hit the second as well. Defrag will get that frag anyways. Till right up onto the center of the bridge. Where's Suave getting a kill right now? He's on Broken. Tom gets one back on Darren as well. Suave taken out from the ramp. That ramp is just so tough to deal with. I don't know if I like that ramp. It depends on whether it's working in my favor or not. All right? That's the way I see it. Just being honest. Oh, Sam is able to stop Drew before he can go on a classic Crod run and gun fucking 10K streak there. A lot dead on Band of Morons now, though. It's all on ProStar. And I don't know if he's going to have a shot to break this. They would know that he's at least alive. Oh, nice. He definitely is shining in this game. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got to be top fragging overall. He definitely top fragged Allied side, and he's got 33. I think he's got 71 kills here. I don't think there's any way somebody out-fragged him. And that will do it, 80 to 27. Not much drama to finish out the game there. Band of Morons really took control after the first, 10 minutes of the first half and did not relent throughout the end of the game. Plus 32 on the kills. Obviously, some lag problems and stuff here, but yeah. That is true. That is true. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing that. I would not be opposed to seeing that. To me, it was just I think that this version of the map had too much extreme shit in one update. I mean, in theory, it was maybe it'll be fine, but I think it turned out that there's a couple things that just didn't mesh well together. I don't know how I feel about this ramp. I like the version overall. I think it's still, we're getting improvements with each version of the map. It's not quite there, but I still think that this is the best of the bunch. It's just going to be a matter of now, after these matches and everybody being able to kind of give their 2 cents on it, seeing what might need to be switched a little bit back in one direction or the other, reverted. Yeah, agreed. I mean, oh my god, I know, yeah. The way that Axis could just completely buttfuck Broken Bridge before was absolutely too far. The multiple windows and the puzzle piece was insane. Now, okay, they have the ramp to, give them a little bit more help, but, and then obviously adding these walls here, so, it still discourages an extreme flooding of Broken Bridge. Yeah. I would be curious to know from a map-making standpoint, what the situation is there. If... I don't even know... Because, when you think about it, spawn-wise is really, even if the Allies could nade over this, it's still... And I guess, here's my theory on why this all is the way it is because the map was so Allied-sided before. It was so Allied-sided. Axis... It was basically old Lenin... where Axis side is just you pray to God you don't give up 5 cap-outs. So it went from being so fucking Allied-sided to now it's it's slowly made its way closer to being even, and I think it's possible that now it is Axis-sided overall. I don't know. Overall, across all the games, I don't think I would guess that overall it played probably close to even and maybe a little bit further into the Axis side. But just with your eyes, you can see that, for this reason alone, that favors the Axis when it comes to controlling bridge. And then you add in the fact that that nade, you can throw, let's see, how far do you really have to go? I guess you do spawn back here, right? So it's not you're spawning here. So you do have to run a little bit, Yeah. I would say, I think that they're probably the simplest option to actually even that out would be to remove this nade. Because I think it would be really hard to give the Allies a nade that actually is definitely... I don't have a problem with there being a favorite side either. Most maps do have a favorite side. It's just a matter of it being not too favored, right? You don't want old Lenin, where it was so Allied-sided that you just had no shot on Axis. But yeah, like, trying to give the Allies the same nade, like, you know, you get out of spawn. Basically, the Axis are throwing their nade from, like, this far. So you'd have to have... I don't even know what you could do to give them this nade. For sure. But, I mean, even just the fact that they have that option is kind of fucking insane. Like, I don't know. Basically, when I'm playing on Axis Saints, if I have 2 nades and we have bridge or no one has bridge, like, I'm guaranteeing you that when I get off spawn, I'm just throwing this nade here. Like, immediately. And you can, you know, you can, like, dedicate yourself to going and doing it from this side as well. But again, you know, that's kind of like a little bit more of a specialized situation to even be there. I guess with the new house now, you're likely to have 2 guys using this area. At least that seems to be the way people have chosen to do it so far. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It really is like, odds are you have 1 or 2 guys here ever. Whereas the Axis side, you have to cross that area at all, like, just to get anywhere. Because no one off a spawn is like, you know what, I'm going to run through back alley here to get to my route, right? So everyone is crossing an area where you're throwing that nade. Whereas on Allied side, yeah, that is also true as well. That is also true. The sniper is a big factor on that. Really fucking big factor on that. We saw you do it, just like fucking annihilating everybody on the bridge cap. There's not many places to hide. Like, even the spots that you can kind of hide, you're still a little bit exposed. You know, I guess you can be here, but even that, it's like your asshole's probably hanging out. And you're probably getting shot from water. I'll be curious to see what the plan is for the next update. Man, I would love to have a sniper nade. Oh, I would love it. I mean, you used to be able to throw, on one of the previous versions, you could throw a nade here. And I don't think it could get to the bridge, but that, you know, was an interesting one. That's what I had talked about, was adjusting the arch shape to be able to have a better nade for the Allies to throw to break it consistently in a high traffic area. I don't know if there's a reason not to do it, if it's like something with an angle somewhere. That would be my guess, is that it's like something with upper red. That, like, if you're up here and this angle, this was like turned into a square, maybe this guy in upper red could like hold a really fucked up angle or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's my guess as to why they didn't do it, but I mean, there's probably still a way to make it work. You know, like, I would think that there's still a way to make it work. I imagine... See, the thing with fucking Tox is... Yeah, that is true. A sniper could really fuck your life up there. That would be tough to deal. You'd have to just come around that corner pre-firing as an Allied sniper if they wanted to sit here. Or you'd have to be... I mean, I guess you could be nading him out of there a lot. So that kind of depends. I feel like with Tox, though, it's going to take us playing our match before he has a good idea of what he wants to do. Oh, yeah. 40 and 8, easy. No, yeah, I know what you mean. 100%. That was literally like what my suggestion was when he was working on this. Because that was kind of like the one issue that I've seen on every version of this map, was just Axis have a really easy way to break bridge and Allies don't. Allies always basically have to expose themselves. Now, you can throw this nade, right? Like, you can get a nade that goes up on the bridge. It's just, you're not really that well protected, and it's not as powerful of a nade as the Axis one that just, like, air bursts right in the center where everybody's going to take at least a good chunk of damage. Yeah, that was one of the main, I think, assignments of updating this map, was trying to make it not that, because that was really what it was before. First, it was an absolute nade fest, where, like, snipers on Axis side especially couldn't have impact. Like, you were almost better off without a sniper half the time on Axis. Now, like, all these changes, the nade catcher, these boxes and shit to get rid of, like, the OP-ness of nading out of water, shit like that. Oh my god, Axis side was just... I'll never forget the Season 5 finals where both me and Justin Lynch went like 35 and 12 on our Allied side, and both of us went like 12 and 30 on our Axis side. Axis side, I guess it was just in general, right? Axis side sucked on that version. It was so Allied sided. But especially for the sniper, it was just like you'd go to peek here, you'd get naded. You'd go to try to do anything else, like going into red. Up there's four fucking allies in this area, so good luck getting to upper red. And then even if you got to upper red, you were probably already getting naded from somewhere else. It was so hard to deal with. And the changes in the last two versions have really made that not an issue anymore. I mean, the thing is, too, like, the previous versions, there were some other fucking weird nades you could do that I think have gotten taken out. That was what the big meta adjustment was. Because the map felt so Axis-sided, they added all this shit in red to help the Axis, and then it just became that clusterfuck of everybody flooding Broken Bridge, because the Axis were going to have everybody in red and Broken Bridge. Now the Allies got to send an extra guy or two there, and it just was such a fucking domino effect of like overcorrecting in one direction that led to the whole map's dynamic changing. Which at least in this case, it didn't look like that happened here. I was worried it might, that with so many big changes, it was going to end up being a situation where it's like, the whole thing ended up being like, we're sending 5 guys water on both halves now or something. Yeah, that was literally all it was. Such a fucking disaster. I hated that. But this one, it seems like it is now kind of leveled off, and it's being played the way it's like intended to be played. It's just a matter of kind of like, I guess, giving the Allies a little bit more of a avenue to break bridge, because the Axis just have such an easy bridge break. I don't think that giving the Allies an easy nade would like send it so much in the wrong direction that we would be like, no, this is too much. Yeah, exactly. That is basically exactly what I was kind of suggesting to Tox. For me, I started talking about this like on the first update that he was doing, because it was like the Axis have always had that nade break and the Allies didn't have any. And then exactly, if you can nade over this, I don't know why you can't nade over this. To me, it just always felt like something that should be able to be done. I don't know if it was just because you couldn't on the original version, that kind of carried over or something, or if it's something I'm not thinking of, that's a reason. But like, to me, it just seems pretty obvious, right? Put a nade catcher there the same way if you want it to be not like so nadeable, like you have to be more precise about it, but at least give the option that with a well-thrown grenade, you can throw it over top the way that you can on Axis side. Now, again, I could be totally wrong, and there's like a really fucking clear reason why they didn't do that, but that was my biggest suggestion. Exactly, yeah. Like, you can't just fucking... Because that was what the Allies were doing on the original version, where you could just throw nades however you wanted, and they would be funneling into Axis areas, Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that was, to me, the most simple thing, to just give that one more, like, not guaranteed break, but, like, if you can throw the nade properly, you're good. You're so good. Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, this nade, like, takes nothing, You can misthrow this nade and hit it still 90% of the time. I've seen a couple people miss it a couple times, but... really very few. You just fucking chuck it, and it's gonna bounce straight into that shit. So yeah, I feel like that is a very, very reasonable thing for him to focus on trying to get done on the next one. Even if, like, nothing else got changed, I'd be interested to see how the map played with everything the same and that. I think that could be the perfect step in the right direction for the next version. Yes, exactly, yeah. That really is. I know I saw a couple people like try to run up and throw it from here, which that also doesn't really go where you want it to go. Like, it's really just throwing it from back here, off this, anywhere like in this square, and it's going to drop right in. I jump throw it sometimes. I regular throw it. You can't really overthrow it as long as you have the height right. It's very, very hard to fuck that nade up from that spot, especially. Oh, I actually don't need a screenshot. I don't need a screenshot. God, I have so many DMs. I'm going to have to read all those. Okay, what was the final? What was the final here? Did I go back too far? There it is. 186 to 76. Okay, 186. Boop, boop, boop. 186 to 76. MVP has got to be Till, right? Goes to Till with 71 kills. And then what else we got here? Darren has to be up there, right? 62 and 31, right at the 2-1. Darren with 62 and 31. Look at that. Keeping that 2-1 KD going. Ooh, Cody might be up there as well. Cody might have actually top fragged, but, you know. So, Pro Star with 73 kills. Anyone on Clinic get there? Craw? Did Craw get there? Not quite. Yeah, no. Okay, so then Tom at 32 and 22, so not quite. Debo didn't quite get there. What about Scott? No, not quite. So I think that's it. I think that's all the 60s. Oh. Now, you know, you just got to go out and get like 120 kills on Railroad 2 and like 8 deaths. Easy peasy. Standard Railroad 2 stuff, you know? Just go 120 and 8. God, if you actually... I mean, it's probably near impossible, but there's a world where it could happen. There's a world. You just got to maybe work it out with the Best Bud guys to take a couple dives for you along the way. Dude, yeah, that would be the one. That match right there, if you had the same thing happen, you'd probably just about get there. I'd have to look at the actual, like, numbers, but I would imagine, you know, if you can put up a similar KD to that, it would probably do enough. Ooh. That would be interesting. You're right, yeah. Well, yeah, you can't risk losing, you know, what's that, a 6.5 to 1 KD? You can't risk losing that at that point. Come on. That's crazy talk. 26 and 4. You know, maybe get to 30. 30 and 3. A nice 10 to 1. Boom. Oh, that would be interesting. If you could make that happen, that would be very, very... That would be so next level for, like, anything that there's been in this game, you know? Like, it's really all speculative with stuff like that, where you can kind of look at it and say, like, well, it feels like this and like that. Oh, okay. Let me check. That would be crazy. Okay. Oh, fuck. I can hear myself. I would love to see... I mean, I am, like, so much a stat nerd. Every little thing that can add to statistical analysis in this game would be awesome. Just anything else to quantify what we have in the game is good for just extending the life of the game even further and making it even more interesting. Shit. You know what? I'd like to know what Chuck has to say about something like that, too. Because Chuck, you know, like, with what he's got so far, he's already kind of got the foundation for something that would theoretically be able to do that over time. And it's possible that he's already working on something like that, you know? Like, that analyzer kind of came out of nowhere. I had no idea that was something he was working on. And for all I know, like, it's possible that he could do... I mean, he was able to see what people's keybinds and stuff were doing as well, we know. So it's possible that thing can do more than I even realize already. I love that demo too. I spent so much time looking at that. I put every fucking demo I get through that just to, like, look at what's the nade trend going on this map, and what's this, like, oh, the kill streaks. Who had the most kill streak in this match? Exactly, yeah. It really is, like, the perfect foundation for taking it however many steps further that we can, you know? And that is a really, really good idea of how... It's like a heat map idea, basically, for DoD. Being able to take a heat map and apply it to the maps of DoD would be sick. Especially then when you can parse it out individually and be able to say, like, all right, well, this guy in this area, you know? Yeah, that is also true. That is also true. I mean, I guess that would be kind of a correlation and causation situation, though, right? Like, you'd have to look at it deeper than that, because just saying, like, there's always guys in this area or a lot of guys in this area might not tell you that, like, something needs to be changed about it. Because, like, you know, middle on Harrington, there's probably going to always be a lot of people there, but that's because it's the only double cap on the map, right? So it would be like another piece of data that you could use to then look at what could be done on the map from there. You know, especially I think with maps that are being like frequently tweaked like this. Just to be able to see, like, hey, I mean, in a lot of cases, obviously, like with the last version of Saints, everybody could see what the problem was very easily once it started happening. It was like, God, nobody sends anyone bridge anymore. Yeah, it could be such a fun tool for stuff like that between teams and individual players, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be important, I think, too. Because then beyond that, right, it's like, do you see that, like, oh, everybody uses this one spot, and, like, whenever they're there, it's, like, a guaranteed 2 kills, and is that something that should be there? You know, like, is it a little too overpowered, kind of like that angle that we were looking at potentially happening in upper red? Yeah. Right, being able to situation or parse it out based on individual situations throughout any potential scenario in the game would be so sick. I would love to have stuff like this in DoD, because I'm already such a fucking dweeb and think about these things without having a tool to do them, you know? All we have right now is the ability to watch the games live and kind of like piece it together yourself. Ha. Oh, shit. They already have the 2. Go back to the 1. They capped out. That would be Thunder's heat map, too. You'd look at all the best teams, and you would see, like, oh, in this situation, they're always on the flag that's the last flag available. And then you look at Thunder's, and it would be like, there's 2 guys on the right flag, and now there's 2 guys on completely the wrong flag, and there's actually 2 guys who didn't go near either flag for some reason. Unbelievable. That would be what it would look like. I mean, maybe not on this version of Thunder, but there's been some where that is what it would look like, and it would make me, tilted. So very tilted. Did I update the score before I did this? I did, but I didn't do this. I gotta put the little carrot thing. Yes, dude. Anything to help abuse your teammates just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Darren got to ring with us the other night before we played our Harrington game, and I'm sure he got to see some of it. Especially sniping, you know, that is when it's most clear, I think, on Thunder, where it's you can really see where the problems are at. Like, oh, wow, okay. I know when I snipe it, really, I get the bird's eye view of like, oh my God, what are we doing here? Why do we have 3 guys here? What is happening? Yeah, that's the downside of especially the core of the team having played together for now like fucking 18 years. It's just between me, Tox, and Ryan. Oh yeah, we were not pleased. You know I'm not gonna hold back. You know. That's the thing, right? Everyone's gotta be able to understand that in the heat of competition, you know, things are gonna it's not a personal thing. It's not personal. I just really like am obsessed with winning. So if I'm like yelling at somebody to go somewhere, it's not because like I dislike them. It's just me really not wanting to lose. And then when I see something happening that it might make us lose, I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? I had to keep saying that during the Soul game. Like, what are we doing here, guys? We're just running around. Like, what is happening? This is Allied side Harrington. Why are we all just running around like fucking pubbers right here? And we were. Every time I died, it was like, what are we? We have like 2 guys here, 2 guys here, and 2 guys here, and we're on our last flag right now? Like, what? No, there wasn't a call made, I guess, that we need to go to 1 flag. You know, it's just, ay. Oh, no. I think a lot of us could put out that same public service announcement, you know? I'm like, for me, I'm getting all the information out when I'm making calls. I actually, it's a bummer to me if somebody's like only calling like I died to this guy here, like upper connector. Because there's so much more information usually when you die. Like rarely is it just I'm mid on Harrington, I peaked White Steps, and I only saw one guy and nothing else at all, and he killed me. So I'm usually like upper connector. And also, there's a guy out double doors, and I saw one in the mid-house doorway, Like somebody's got to make those calls, and it's usually the sniper that has to do it. As me and Kevin have discussed on cast before as well. Somebody's got to be looking for this extra info, and I got very used to being the one that had to do that, especially going into the LAN, where I was sniping, and it was kind of like a weird lineup for Thunder, so I had to really go extra on making like the bonus info calls for everybody. Yep. Yeah, that's the dynamic for everybody. The problem is, I think, and this is true inside of Thunder a lot of the time, in matches mainly, is that the people who are more calm like that, they also shut down a little bit. Like I'm always up here, so like it's a lot harder for me to get down to the point where the info isn't coming through. Whereas the guys who are already down here on like the I'm calm and quiet, then when things are going wrong, it's a lot quicker where they get down to the point where they're just like they're either not calling anything or they're calling just where they died. And in particular, I feel like on Thunder, it's always when things are going well and the team is at its like healthiest, I feel like if it's tantamount to having a wall hack. Like when the team is really clicking and everybody's active and we're scrimming, I never have any doubt where anybody is on the map on either team, But when things are not going so well and we're just kind of like hopping in and playing once or twice a week, that's where the communication and like the rotations and stuff start to break down because it's just not drilled in there enough, I think. And it's one of those things where it maybe doesn't come as naturally to everybody to be doing like that extra stuff. Like they're more focused on the game, like the shooting and just calling where they died and exactly what they saw. And for me, it's tilting because I'm so used to when things are at their peak, it being like, oh, I have absolute certainty where all 12 players in the server are, and I know everything. And then if it's just a little bit off, oh yeah, absolutely. You can get in there anytime because we always end up needing ringers. It's just a matter of if we actually scrim. That's really the biggest problem for us this season is like we've probably scrimmed, 4 times all season. And that's why problems like this are a little bit more prevalent, I think. It's just, it's not been as drilled into everybody's head as it has in seasons past when we're scrimming, even just like a couple times a week, getting in there with most of the starting 6 and everybody kind of getting accustomed to not tilting for one thing, because that's another problem that we all have. It comes out in different ways for each and every one of us, but the way that the tilting tends to have a negative effect on the calls as well is like a whole other story, because you'll occasionally get just like the screaming. Like I'm sure everybody here has witnessed when Ryan gets tilted in a scrim. And so the calls go from like whatever the information is to like, fucking piece of shit, I'm so fucking tired of this game. Why do I even play it? By the way, he's long haul. So like that's, which when we're playing a lot, that doesn't happen. Oh yeah. I'm the same way. I am so reliant on teammates. Oh my God. Yeah. You witnessed like the peak of that problem. Where it's just like, why do I even play this fucking game? I'm so sick of this shit. And also, he's upper connector. And it's like, yeah, I know, I died to him already. I get it. Ha 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 ha. He just sometimes sounds so upset when he's playing, Oh, there's times I think, but the thing is, I'm so reliant on the information from every piece of the puzzle And I just always assume that everyone else is too, right? So I'm like constantly trying to call for everybody that I can. Just to like take the burden off of other players on the team too, so that they can focus more on just what's in front of them and shooting shit. You know, and Tox, I know, does the same thing. Like, when he's dead, he is looking at everybody and actively trying to make calls for them just so that it's one less thing to worry about for them. Because, you know, I mean, we all have to do it sometimes where you're calling and shooting, but it is easier to be able to just, like, focus on the crosshair and the shooting. Oh, yeah, Jules had to sit right next to Ryan for the screaming as well. So it was, like, directly in his ear in that case. Already it's directly in your ears through the headphones, but then it's also right here on him too. So that's a whole other layer of where these problems can come into play. Oh yeah. Yeah, right. And it's contagious too. It's contagious. I think it's especially, like, even if you don't experience it a lot in DoD, if you play CS enough nowadays, like in Premiere and in comp games, and you get one person on the other team who looks like they're cheating, and then somebody's talking about how they're cheating, and then everyone else is talking about how they're cheating, and then it's just a fucking spiral straight down the drain. Oh, man. Well, yeah. That UKZ team, I did get to ring for you guys a couple times, so I did witness the chaos. I did witness that chaos a bit. And then at the LAN, obviously, we could hear it. We were close enough that we were going to be able to hear it. Like the legendary Matt slamming his fists down on a desk during the G-Skill game. I think it was during the G-Skill game. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Right. See, that's the thing. I try to here's the thing. I might also tilt, but I'm always going to give the information first. I might add to it after the fact, like, there's two guys out double doors, fucking game sucks, you know? And I think that even that little adjustment can make a big difference. Just getting the call out first is the most important thing. Like, you can tilt after the fact. You should try to be quieter about it for sure. The yelling part can also be bad because sound is so important in the game, right? Like, maybe more than any other game that I've ever played in DoD. Like, you can learn just so much. Oh yeah, you got to. I will 100% mute my mic to tilt when I'm tilting. Because I just know, like, I don't want to add to everyone else's sound or potential anger more than it already is. So, like, I'm going to make the call first and foremost, and then I'm going to tilt after the fact, either as quietly as I can or with my mic muted entirely. And then, like, you know, it's also even further than that, too. I'll usually be more tilted in games that are going well, because it's really important when things are going wrong to not tilt. Yes. That is also very true. And I think that is reflected in the way that I do things as well. Like, if I'm dying and seeing 5 guys coming out double doors on mid, like, I'm going to be very frantic about that. Like, they're all coming out mid. We need a break on mid. Somebody shift over, you know? Whereas if it's just like, I just died, like, in a very, very low impact spot, it's like, you know, God damn it. Like, what? Or if I whiff, you know, like, God, I fucking suck. Like, there's definitely levels to it. And it's important in games that are not going well to be able to keep it not necessarily like down, but to try to stay more positive in those games, because those are the little things that matter the most in a game like that, is to not lose track of the fact that we can still win this game. Oh man, you gotta flow. Dice flows like no other. I don't even understand. My biggest, like, in my head during that Iceac game the other night was, how are they figuring out who's on what weapon during all this? That was all. I couldn't think about anything else during that cast. That was all my brain was doing. Like, are they just kind of like picking up whatever gun is available, and then if someone else wants to pick up that gun, they just pick it up? Or are they actually communicating like, hey, I'm off the sniper, pick it up, Johnny, and then Johnny's like, I'm off the Stas, pick it up, Kevin? I was so curious that whole game what the situation was with the weapon swapping. Because in my mind, I was like, God, they swapped a lot. I don't know if you could communicate all that in the chaos of that game. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That was like just stuck in my head throughout that whole cast every time I was hitting tab and seeing the classes change. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's like, I mean, I guess that is one of those things, again, where I try not to yell at the team. Usually I'm just yelling in general. And then I might, in the process of yelling, then be making a call that sounds like it. But that is the thing, right? It is never from like a place of personal or like anger at a person. And especially in close games or games you're losing, like that is when it's most important to like, get it reined in as much as possible. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's always, every team's got at least one guy, or in some cases 5, that are a lot more animated with this than the other 5. And everybody just kind of has to get used to it at a certain point. And then there are some people who are really quiet, and if you hear them raging, like, it's a really bad thing. You definitely don't want to hear Brian raging in a game. Like, that's a really bad sign if Dorito has gotten himself to the point where he's angry. That's when you just got to feel bad. Like, what have I done wrong to make this man angry at me? I've never heard this. That's when you may be fucked up. When somebody who never, ever is upset is now upset. Very rarely. I mean, in DoD, I feel like Brian's tilt is like my baseline. So, like, even for Brian, him being tilted is like, so unless you've played with him a million times, you probably wouldn't even think that he was tilted. Truly. It's just, for me, after, 18 years or whatever, it's like, I know when he is getting super pissed off, even though it's very subtle. And then I'm like, oh no. Like, did I fuck up here? Like, did I miss a call? Did I shoot the wrong spot? Like, uh-oh, this is not good. Whereas if Ryan or me or, J-Rod, if we're tilted, it's kind of like, all right, well, that's just the way it goes. Yeah, that's usually like the most you'll get out of Brian. It's so little, And I mean, that's probably like the difference between, like a fucking all-timer like him and just, the average good player, right? He's able to, no matter what. There it is. Yes. There he is right in the chat. Yeah, for sure. Like, Armory. I feel like Armory is probably, that would be the most frequent situation. This map is stupid. It's Armory in particular. This map fucking sucks. If I had to nail down like any one Brian being tilted, it would be on Armory, and it would be, this map is stupid. Why are we even playing this map? So it's so subtle, and like, just if it was in the average, like out in the community 12 man, no one would even think twice about it. There's definitely levels to it. It's below like my baseline, This is me. Yeah, and that's the thing. Tox made Armory too. Who made this piece of shit map? I say that a lot. When we're playing Armory, I'm like, who fucking made this map? God damn it. I know, you love Armory. You love Armory. Oh yeah, I'm sure at the LAN you can hear that. Oh god, yeah. Well, CS is like a whole other beast. Because in CS, your odds are, if you play 5 games in a day, you ran into like at least 2 cheaters, right? They might have been in the same game. They might have been in 2 different games. It might even be worse than that. But that is like extra fucking tilting in present day, the way CS has been, especially because we never really play on Face It anymore. Oh, no way. You met Volcano? Where? What? That's fucking random. Oh, that's sick. What a small world. Did you tell him, like, hey, man, I know your work? I would have told him. That's cool. That is a legend of North American competitive esports right there. Like, that's It's like meeting fucking K-Sharp or Fraud or Rafa. Yeah, I wish that they would put cash into the rotation. I mean, it's just nice that now they own it, so it's actually very likely to happen, but I really want that map back in. I'm so, like, we play Inferno a lot. It's probably our best map as a group, but I'm so sick of Inferno because of it. I would love for Inferno to go out, right? Let's give him a new challenge. You know, have Toxinator hand over some of the BSP files to Volcano. I think he could come up with something. Yo, I would love some Mill or Tuscan. Ah, damn it. Of course he preferred CS. Unbelievable. Man, and yeah, where's Cobble? Remember Cobble went out of the rotation and they were like, we're just going to touch some things up before we bring it back. And that was like 10 years ago now. What the fuck happened? Where's Cobble? They brought it back, and it was like some fucked up nonsense version of it. I have no idea what they were thinking with that updated version of Cobble. Like, that was... I still, if they just gave us the Cobble the way it was before, I would happily play that map now. Even for any problems it has, it was still way better than the one that they gave us when they updated it. And they must have noticed that, too, because you notice it never went into the competitive rotation, that's for sure. Yes, yeah. Yep, they did. That's why it's like a guarantee that we're going to get cash. It's just a matter of when. And I know I've seen people speculate. We got Train last year right around the time of the major. And so I've seen a lot of people speculate that we might get cash. But, I mean, that's just pure speculation just based on when Train came out. I would be so happy if we got cash back soon. Because I'm so sick. I don't know that they would necessarily be taking out Inferno, but I feel like that would have to be one of the candidates to go. I feel like Mirage might be one as well. Yeah, I really love that map. I mean, that was probably my favorite CSGO map overall. You know, just thinking about some of the fucking fun I had on Cash over the years, it's like depressing that it's not even really an option to get to play competitively right now. That alone would get me playing more CS for at least a couple weeks, just having the option to even play it in comp, which I guess if it even got to that point, it would probably be in the professional map rotation as well. I'm curious what they would take out. Oh, yeah, 100%. There's so many spots I just love to be in on that. Like hot spots where it was just like, if I can get here, I can get multiple kills, like with just about any weapon. I feel confident holding this spot, this spot, this spot. Loved me some cash. What I would give, I mean, maybe because of all the mechanics of CS2, maybe it wouldn't be quite as like OP in some of the spots I really like, but it would still be better than most of the maps we've got right now. I still was confused why Anubis was the map to go out for Train, or was it for Overpass? I think it was for Overpass. Yeah, which is very confusing. Considering Anubis was like one of the most recently updated maps. I think that one was one where it was literally just the pro scene being sick and tired of how T-sided it was, and that was enough to get them to remove it from the rotation for the next map available. I like Anubis, but it's really, really T-sided. Like, it can be frustrating if you have just if you lose pistol on T-side at times. That was enough for you to just lose the map because it was so goddamn T-sided. So, like, I understand with pros playing for money how fucking frustrating that could be. I just didn't expect it to be the map to go out. I figured Mirage or Inferno, with how long-standing they were definitely the next ones to go out. But that's got to be what the next one to go out is, right? Inferno or Mirage. They just brought Dust 2 and made changes, so it can't be Dust 2, even though that's been around forever. Ancient was changed, like, more recently than Inferno and Mirage. Obviously, we just got Overpass and Train in, so it would be weird for them to take them out, but I guess you never know if the feedback has been enough that people don't feel it's in a good spot for competitive play. Maybe. But I would love to see Inferno get the fuck out of there. Oh, I could imagine. That sounds like a really... I watch videos like that so much on YouTube. I gotta save this link here. The amount of time I spend watching stuff like this is crazy. For the last couple days, my YouTube on my TV has been like unwilling to start, and I was so mad because that's like all I'm usually doing when I'm not on the computer is watching YouTube on my TV. I finally got it to work again today, at least, but whew, I did not like being forced to watch like Netflix or HBO Max only. Like when I go on there, I'm looking for a specific show, a specific movie, and then I'm watching it and I'm done, and I'm going to YouTube. So while my Roku continued to be unable to open YouTube, I was highly annoyed. Thankfully, that fixed itself somehow, or I fixed it. I don't know. I don't know what I did that would have fixed it. I should have been uploading more of these VODs while I was sitting here, and I keep forgetting about it. What was the last one I did? This is Band of Morons versus Emo. Where's that? Rodeo no-go. Emo versus Best Buds. What? Oh, okay, right there. Wait, I thought I uploaded that one too. What? Did I not do? Okay, there it is. Yeah, Dice versus Icy Hot. Revive versus GVMH. Where's that? Revive versus GVMH. Okay, so Rodeo versus no. Why do I have Rodeo versus No-Go twice? What the fuck? Ha ha ha! No, that's never happened. That has never happened to me. I don't talk nearly enough. Rodeo versus No-Go. I have no. This is clearly not Rodeo versus No-Go. I don't know what this is. Volvo versus Band of Morons. And Dice versus Over. And Revive versus Clinic. Okay. That's a lot to remember. Hold on. So, Volvo versus Band of, because they're not going to let me fucking say it. Solitude. God damn it. Dice versus Over. And Revive versus Clinic on Hair. There we go. Save changes. What? Oh, there it is. Okay. Get that exported. And then, oh my god. Man, I'm so behind. Emo Best Buds and No-Go versus the Ninja. I'll try to export that one at the same time too. Yeah, that is the great catastrophe of Nicholson's Feet 2025. A day that will live in infamy. Oh god, that one's frozen and that one's frozen. Shit. I'm just gonna leave it and hope for the best. It'll probably break eventually, but what more can I do? There's only so much that I can do to fix it. Okay. And that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, and this one left to upload. So that's not bad. 4. I'm only 4 behind now, assuming nothing else breaks. Okay, what time is it? 4:46. So I can fucking eat dinner. And then I have to respond to about 50 messages on Discord. That's what I get for not going on my computer for one day. And yeah, I will be back to do, there's one more match to do only, so that's good. I'm going to see if CK, like, isn't going to be around tonight, you know, then I'll probably just do it tomorrow, because he's very, very hype about watching himself. We know how CK is. Oh my god, that's so much. I can't even, like, I mean, that's probably more than just about any one person has in the channel either. Oh, I'm coming. Don't make me come, Matt. You're gonna make me come, Matt. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I will be back probably in a couple hours. I need to eat a Chipotle burrito so bad.